Hello, everyone. You have no idea who I am, and this is terrifying. Hi. Cool. This is the first time we're doing this. Welcome. I guess we're playing D&D tonight with people. They're down there. Nope. They're down there. They're that's that. There we go. Say hello, people.
Hello,
Hello,
people.
people.
Okay, 3 people said hello, people. That's 50%. Awesome, great. Cool. So yeah, I'm Vortex. I guess I'm the DM for this campaign. Yeah, welcome. Hopefully this will go well. And this is terrifying. Hope, how do you do this? Like oh, it's not like I've ever streamed before or anything. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're gonna just start off. Welcome, and then we're gonna go down the line. So we'll start with Hope. Do you want to start or do you want to end?
I can start if you want. Okay, hi everyone, my name is Hope, and I am playing a sorcerer, and her name is Lily Anna. For those of you that know, you know.
Fantastic. Next up, Alec, Mr. Potterboy. I need to pull you away from your action to introduce yourself quickly.
Okay, sorry. Hi, I'm Alec. I am going to be playing a total artificer named Bertil Dixon. I may be a bit bled, but it should be funny enough.
Fantastic. Next up, we have coming to us live from the High Production Studio, Mr. Justin. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Justin. I am playing a human rogue named Professor Nigel. He likes shiny objects. That's all I'll really say at this moment.
Thank you very much, Professor, for your valuable input. Next up, okay. Next up in the lineup, we have the fantastic Mr. Devaspia. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
G'day, my
Hello,
name's
everyone.
Johan.
You have no idea who I
my
am,
character
and this is terrifying.
Dwarven barbarian.
Hi,
He is to
cool,
be
this is the first time we're
defender
doing this.
Ulfgar
Welcome.
of the
I guess we're
Mithril
playing
clan,
D&D tonight with
14th of
people.
his
They're
name,
down there.
shield
Nope,
bearer,
they're down there.
bearer of
That's
the
that.
flame,
There we go.
faithful
Say
son
hello, people.
of the soul forger, and
Hello.
hammerhead to justice.
Okay.
We'll get into
That
it
is a lot of
later
titles.
on.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. There was a slight technical glitch on my side. You might need to say that again. Because YouTube started playing
I'm
Oh.
Ulfgar.
for me.
Darren, you need to turn off your stream
I
audio.
did. No, I did.
Okay.
That's what I was doing because I forgot I had that open. I apologize, people.
Okay.
Yes, just Devaspia, you're gonna have to just say that again because I was trying to figure out where the hell my own voice was coming from.
Okay, my name is Johan. I will be playing a Dwarven Barbarian. I am to be defender Ulfgar of the Mithril Heart clan, 14th of the name, shield bearer of the flame, faithful son of the soul forger, and the hammerhand to justice. We'll get into details.
Pretty sure that name gets longer every time I hear it, and I want that to become a bit. I will find a way.
It's going to be a new title.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Then next up, Mr. Tristan, you want to introduce yourself?
Bonjour. So my player name is Varg, but my character is called Whisper, which is an alias, as he is a faceless rogue who was an orphan, taken in by the Faceless and raised, became a master infiltrator and an assassin with 0 social skills and immense anxiety of himself.
Very nice. And in case any of you were wondering, yes, his camera does just follow him wherever he moves. We are all extremely jealous. And then
Sounds a bit too fancy for us.
last but certainly not least, Mr. Simon, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Yeah, well, my character that I made is Farum Darrow. He is a hybrid monk. No, not hybrid as in class. That's backstory cases. Just like me, he is more of a silent type rather than talking, at least initially. But hopefully that'll change over the period of the campaign, in both cases.
He'll come out of his shell.
Hopefully not literally.
This is the point where I wish I had the Discord soundboard. We just go, but there we go. Cool. I think that's all of the introductions that need to be made. I think. I don't know. I don't do this very often. Hope.
No,
Bob.
you're doing great. You're doing amazing.
Okay.
We do have some people in chat.
Hello, people in chat.
Artemisia, hello. We also have Colonel. Hi, Colonel. And then
Hey,
we
Colonel.
have Ricardo. He said, I have no idea why this was recommended to me, but consider me intrigued. Let's go, guys. And Artemisia says, yes, this is interesting. All right, so.
We will do our best to impress you,
Yeah.
and then I will surely let you down. But also, I'm the villain, so I'm supposed to let you down. That's the point of being a villain, right?
He is everyone and everything.
I am everyone, everything, and nothing all at the same time.
Mm-hmm. This is the role of a GM.
Fantastic.
Okay,
That's
so I
good.
think we can get on to playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Awesome. And I think so. We're gonna jump right into it. Are you guys ready?
I guess so.
Yes, this
No,
is in
let's
D&D.
do
I
this.
believe, yeah.
Oh, I suppose that is something we should just say quickly. For any of you who do know anything about D&D, we are using the 2014 rules because the 24 rules are a little bit of a mess. So we're gonna stick with 2014, tried and tested. And I guess
You're telling me Hasbro didn't mess up?
we do not talk about the H people from the other H place.
Sorry.
So, are you ready? Music sounds too happy,
Yes,
but it's
we're ready.
it's the appropriate music because we're gonna go ahead
Why
and
is
we're
it too
gonna
happy?
Happy before the destruction happens.
Or maybe
hey,
people
with
are
a
just
name like
psychotically
Shallow
enjoying it anyway.
Graves, obviously this campaign is gonna be super happy, right?
Oh yes, it's gonna be. We're all going to be like laughing, and our characters are going to be the best state they can be in.
For like 5 minutes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. So,
Cool.
obviously, we get a nice panoramic view of some mountains as the camera zooms in, taking a nice pan over the large lake that holds the center capital of Cremithia in the middle. And then it pans down, as we are not going to be starting our campaign in the capital of Cremithia. We will be starting our
You gave
campaign.
such hope.
What?
You gave such hope.
Sorry. It had to be snatched away from you. As we move towards the town of Greendrift, the city, more apt. One of the 3 or 4 cities that kind of control travel to the central island of the Empire. In the city of Greendrift, as we zoom closer, we come up behind the back of an individual as they are walking through the front gates out from the wilderness. It's Mr. Jirago, do you want to describe what your character looks like walking into town?
Well, I suppose even now, Farom is about an average height looking man with a cloak that is almost entirely covering at least his arms and most of his facial features. He carries himself as if only having a destination and not wanting to stray even slightly for any reason, whether it be discussion or meeting new people.
Very nice. As you enter the town, a piece of paper flutters and smacks you in the face, as a flyer has come dislodged from one of the doors of a nearby house as you walk in.
All right. He will barely avert his eyes as to not let the paper cut his semi-pale skin. And does the paper fly off, or is it kind of just
It is like on your face. Is
right? Okay. Yeah. Instead of something that looks like a hand, something almost tendril looking will slightly crawl out from within the cloak and grab the paper, bringing it to his hand as he inspects it.
go ahead. Oh, this tendril comes up, grabbing the paper, pulling it down. You unfold it a bit, it got a little bit creased up while you were holding it. You see it is for lack of a better term, a help wanted poster, but it is addressed for the individual who has made this poster. Words, am I right? Appears to be from the city of Greendrift. Like it is like labeled at the bottom. Let me find the name of this person that I definitely didn't read like 30 seconds ago and I've already forgotten. Lord Erland Vedzik. Appears to be some sort of summons for aid. Sorry?
What's his name?
Lord Erland Vedzik. I can spell that for you. It is Erland, and then Vedzik, Edzik. In this flyer, it is requesting adventurers to meet at the city garrison for some sort of mission. It's a little bit vague on the details, but it does request help from groups of adventurers, and that there is money to be made.
His gaze over the paper seems almost uninterested until seeing the post made directly by the city instead of some random farmer from the near side, and even more so upon seeing the promise of reward. He slowly moves the paper away and crumples it before making his way towards the area specified on the paper, now seeming far more interested in whatever this may offer instead of the task that he had initially came to the city to do.
Fantastic. You do that, start making your way. As you're walking, I'm gonna do this. Because y'all are here. Rest of y'all are...
Also, I'd just like to say, someone in chat said, Vortex, don't be so hard on yourself. That beard makes you an OG.
Absolutely agreed.
I
Absolutely
that.
agreed.
I appreciate that. Who was it that said that? Let me...
Artemisia. Also, there's something that
hey.
my dad was dying from laughter in chat. You see, you corrected it, Jago.
Well done. I did read that, and I chose not to draw attention. But I guess.
Thank you, yes.
But yes. So I'm assuming you should all now be able to see the city of Greendrift
Yes.
map in front of you. And so the garrison will all know is the garrison is this building over here. You can all see that drawing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now it disappears. So that is the garrison. So you start making your way down this main street, and as you're walking past the building that has the tokens on it, the camera that has been following you up until this point pans to the side, going through the open door over someone's shoulder as they're opening the door towards a small table near the back of this tavern, catching a glimpse of the sign on the door that says "The Drowsy Dog." I think I got that right. Hey, what do you know? I actually know the names of places I made. The drowsy dog. And as we go to this table, we see two individuals sitting, talking to each other, having conversation. This same flyer that smacked Mr. Farum in the face, laid neatly on the table, seeming to be a point of discussion. The individual currently talking, a young girl, Hope, if you wouldn't mind describing what people see.
So my character is standing at the table. She is wearing a like white and dark brown dress, and she's got this tray with her that she still hasn't put down yet. And she has pale fair skin and black hair, raven black hair, and she's got a bonny smile to her as she's explaining to the rest of the people at the table what the flyer means.
The other individual, there's currently only one person at the table with you. An individual shrouded in mystery. Mr. Tristan, not mind, or Var. Do you want me to call you Tristan or Varg?
I don't really mind. I'm used to both.
Okay.
Right. So you'll look over, and next to this very outgoing,
Lively.
yes, this very lively, fair-skinned girl, you'll see someone wearing a cloak that seems to be very mysterious, trying to hide themselves, not draw too much attention. That's somewhat difficult, as they have light blue skin and are 6 foot tall, with black hair, and a few weapons sticking out from under their cloak.
Fantastic. Guys are having this discussion about this poster as returning from the bar, currently holding 2 drinks. Justin, if you wouldn't mind describing the professor as he is returning to the table from retrieving his prize.
Indeed, the professor is a older gentleman with a nice thick white stash. Got your safari hat. Got his socks pulled up to his shins, basically. Carrying a whip, and yeah, as well as 2 drinks in his hand. 2 full lagers, I would say.
Oh, going good. Very respectable, very respectable.
Mm.
You approach the group as returning from the upstairs, where you all have rooms here at this inn currently. You've been staying here for a few days, and returning from retrieving some personal items. Mr. Alec, you describe Mr. Bertle.
So, as it comes down, you guys will see about a 5'6" turtle with a very mossy back and very straightforward appearance, just walking down and just focusing on some personal things and maybe thinking a bit too much about it.
Very nice. The 4 of you now reconnecting, rejoining as a little group. These individuals, you've not known each other long, but in the 5 days or so that you've known each other, there have been some connections built. There is you wouldn't consider each other complete strangers anymore. Although some people would still consider the professor strange.
Always.
Yes, not the shape-shifting one that sits in the corner.
You'd be surprised how normal that is, actually.
But yes, you have now reconnected as a group, discussing what you are going to do about this flyer that Liliana, or Lily, I call you Lily. Lily has brought to the group.
Can I read what it says?
Help wanted. I did not write out exactly what this flyer said.
You give us a flyer and you don't know what it says? Okay, it's cryptic. It's like, help wanted. What could this mean?
Could mean so many things. I say we do it.
So many.
I say we go. Why not?
At
That
the,
is true.
at the bottom, it does
Yeah.
say meeting at the garrison, noon, reward,
Does anyone
and then
know what
dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign.
So apparently there is money involved and it looks like a lot.
At least 5, I see.
So
Additional dollar sign.
Sorry, I can't count 6.
you're right, Professor.
The professor's had too many lagers to drink.
Too many lagers.
Yes.
usual.
What do you think?
I'd say we should
Uh-huh.
focus on the task at hand of what happened last time we were all in this tavern.
That is true. It was extremely strange, but don't you think maybe if we go to the garrison, we could tell them to investigate?
They could be tied in with each other. I'm just curious if they potentially have the locked up were-rat in the garrison.
Oh, that is a good point. They might. Maybe they know something that we don't.
Do hope so. Otherwise, a lot of potential killing might be involved for information gathering.
Information is key. Information is power. Right?
This is very true.
I say we can go explore and see.
I
Nothing
agree
like a
with
good
that.
cave.
Cave.
We're going to a garrison. It's in the city. I don't think there's
Yeah.
a cave.
Just because the cave was built doesn't mean it's not a cave to explore.
What,
The
what,
professor wants to go into the sewers.
Oh,
what is a house
Well,
if not a
I'm-
man-made cave?
she,
Exactly.
she like straightens her dress and is like, I don't think I'm ready for that.
Well, after what I saw downstairs, I think you're more than ready, good man.
Yes, as long as
I
she
meant
brings
the
that tree with her.
smell, not the creatures.
Ah, we don't have to go to the sewer, don't worry. The garrison shouldn't be in the sewer.
Across the street.
Unless this town is weirder than I do.
I don't. There shouldn't be people living in the sewers.
Well, clearly
for-
there's some rats down there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of rats living in
that's-
this.
But that's a given.
I mean, we
It's
potentially
actually
have one
it's
of them
actually
with
really
us.
it's really concerning for the people who have lived here a long time because they're just so used to like they're supposed to be alligators living in the sewers. Like, why are there suddenly rats down there?
There were alligators in the sewers.
You haven't been here long enough to know that.
We know now.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Of course,
Um,
you.
I say we leave the decision up to the mossy, short, stubby turtle.
I
And I'll
agree.
turn to him,
Has not
looking
said
at
a
him
single
with
thing
death
yet.
stare.
I
Yeah.
mean, we need money, and money's always good. We can get more drinks and just do what we have to do. So,
Is that what motivates you in life?
just a little bit.
Money.
Right, I
Yeah,
have
the
no idea what the
drinks.
turtle said, but I heard money and booze. So
Let's go.
Adventuring
All
and
right,
booze
hold up.
afterwards.
And she goes and she puts down the tray and she takes off her apron and she's like, I quit.
Take the
I'm gonna
tray
be doing my
work.
best.
Keep the tray.
Oh yeah, very true. Can I actually keep this?
The
It's like it's still got like a little crack in it, but it's like this could be.
it
Heavy.
doesn't have a crack. It has like a dent from where you smacked that guy in the face. Like
I'm actually gonna keep this.
at this point,
Souvenir.
the owner the owner of the bar just looks at it and goes, 2 silver, it's yours.
Then can I at least get a new one?
Oh, that's the replacement cost of the one you broke.
But I'm taking the one I broke.
Exactly, I need to replace it.
If you were not going to throw it in the bin,
No, she was going to have to work off for the payment to replace the one she broke.
Listen. Is there any way can I make a persuasion check so I don't have to pay?
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check. Let's see how this goes.
Persuasion.
Whatever.
With my +8, I get an 11.
Wow, that's rough.
That's unlucky.
Wow. Listen, can the professor help me?
Yeah. Can I make a persuasion check to see if I can get the cost down? Oh, I should not be the one that's doing
No,
that.
that's not how help works.
So the help action gives somebody else advantage, so she'll get to roll again and take the higher number.
Roll again.
Do
Better
I
be better.
allow this?
Artemisia says the Vospear is a professional D&D player. He's taking notes.
I'm glad somebody's taking notes.
I don't have a good memory.
That I can appreciate.
Yay!
Okay, there we go. Okay. So
Okay, that's better.
for chat who can't see,
She's just leaning across the table, just like.
roll the 21 total. The woman who owns the bar looks at you, says, "Fuck, you helped me out with the were-rats, so I will just take it, please. I don't want the reminder of what happened." And just
Thank you so much.
slides it across the bar back towards you.
Hooray!
Yay! I got a dented tray for free.
You have a dented serving tray.
Uh-huh.
The artificer turtle might be able to repair it, you know.
So are you guys going to? It is getting close to noon. Are you guys going to head towards the garrison?
Yeah, the professor's going to start, like, basically hopping towards the door. Off on adventure!
On an adventure. Cool. I'm going to assume the rest of you are following the skipping
Yeah.
professor.
Yes, just follow.
Yes,
Yeah, just follow the skipping professor. Just like
Just
okay.
give some distance so you don't look like you're with him.
Yeah, exactly.
My,
just like, oh,
my
shit,
character
it's
will be doing that. I'll be following behind.
Then, as you all exit the tavern, making your way towards the garrison. If you want to move tokens, you can. Super necessary.
I can. I'm the leader.
Yes, you're the.
Yes,
you're
you
the
are,
leader.
Mr. Professor.
And you somehow walk.
Hold on.
You come out the wrong door. Start walking the wrong direction.
Wrong way, other way.
Before continuing to make your way, Barum would be roughly now arriving at the garrison,
Ah!
giving you
I think
tokens.
far enough away.
Was a bad decision.
I really think the professor had too much to drink.
The
You see
professor's
he's
got
skipping?
gas.
He's skipping, but he's skipping a bit to the side. Just like, can't keep a straight line.
Had a
I
few
do
too many.
believe we've left the artificer behind.
All good.
Oh,
He is following you, somewhat in his
He's
quiet
following in spirit.
quiet demeanor.
he's oogwaying it.
Ah,
well,
turtle.
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 I'm just a little turtle.
And as you all arrive at the garrison, this large wooden and stone building with a partial fence, wrought iron fence around it. It does not completely enclose the building. It's more to kind of cordon off the training area behind the garrison, as well as the very large, very dead tree that has a few ropes hanging from it. so you can figure out what those are for.
Yes, I saw someone dangling from it the other day.
I thought it was for the Girl Scouts.
What?
The professor is now having a very tragic realization. As unfortunately, the person hanging from it was not a Girl Scout, but was indeed a halfling woman who was a thief.
Unlucky.
Artemisia says it's a magical tree.
Yes,
failed the
it has the
skill check.
magical ability to make people not alive. You all arrive at the sort of entrance to it. You can see there are two guards gesturing towards another cloaked individual, showing him where the entrance is and where he can go to for some purpose. Mr. Jury, there's a guard currently telling you, yeah, right, so you're gonna want to go just around the fence, and then you're gonna go through the first door on your left, and then you're gonna go to the door on your right, which is gonna take you down a corridor, and then there's gonna be a flight of stairs. You're not gonna take the flight of stairs. People keep thinking they should take the flight of stairs. You don't take the flight of stairs, and then you're gonna go through the door on your right at the base of the stairs, and then you're gonna go out back, and then you're gonna come back around, and the other guard is just like, okay, no, stop. It's the front door. Just go through the front door. Big hall. Everyone's waiting there. It's that door.
Yeah, that was a lot more clear.
After seemingly trying to and almost succeeding in entirely mapping out the mess of instructions, his head jolts to the other guard, losing track of the line of sentence that was just described to him, and gives a simple nod to the simple instruction, keeping his head low and walking into the garrison.
Make your way through the front door to not overly large, pretty standard, solid wooden doors.
Pretty average.
One giving a nice little as you open it and enter. You notice that a group of about 4 individuals seem to be not too far behind you. They have also just arrived and also seem to overhear the interaction that just took place.
Well, random individuals, they won't matter in the future, totally.
Yeah, completely random NPCs. You know, it's the old school like web series thing where it's actually just black player models.
Yeah,
There's no
blank
details
out
to the figures you see. It's just black shadows. They didn't have the budget to render out the people.
Artemisia says it teleports you to the other side. You guys should use the tree.
Okay.
Wow. I don't know what you guys did, but Artemisia seems to want you to. I mean, sure, if you guys want to just turn
Thanks
this
for
into.
joining the D&D campaign.
Yeah, no, this is just becoming a Shadowfell campaign at this point. That's the wrong building.
Oh.
The other one. That's the
Went up
gatehouse.
stairs.
It's because of the instructions, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Lily starts trying to follow this weird mess of instructions before.
The
She's
professor's
like-
just like, no.
Just go with
You
the
sure?
whisper.
Upon entering, I would like to have an interaction with the guards, where I will go for the one that actually speaks normal English and not New Yorker English. And I'll ask him if he knows anything about the captured were-rat, since he's a guard.
He kind of turns to you and says, fortunately, I cannot give any details to ongoing investigations at this time. If you would like to make an inquiry, you can go to our public relations office. I'm sure they will be able to answer any questions you may have.
The
Listen, the
professor will pop
paperwork is
in.
going to be too much on this one, okay? I think we'll get better luck inside.
AKA
The professor will
Lincoln
pop in
bio.
and be like, so you're telling me this is about the rat man?
No, this isn't about the rat man. Well, no, this is about something far more serious, I think. Look, the Lord came out of
Maybe.
his house like an hour ago and is still here.
More serious than were rats.
Were rat. Sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
somebody make a persuasion check.
Hope.
I can't.
Yeah, my persuasion's -1. I'm on the department
You-
to make persuasion checks.
Well, thank goodness help means I roll with advantage.
Okay,
Okay, that's decent.
are you gonna roll again?
Oh yeah.
Because
I've got
there are
everyone
people
around
helping
me,
you, so
I
I will
think
give you
that
advantage.
counts. Okay.
Another 21.
I love my 21s.
Okay. I should not be giving you advantage. I don't know why. The guard is going to look. I mean, we've been dealing with those people for a while. Like we're building a solid case and like we're dealing with it. But this is something else. This meeting, usually the Lord like doesn't come out. Like he doesn't show up for these types of it's about the rats. About this. If it's
Interesting.
something else like he's still inside.
But wasn't the rats be like an infection that's happening? So shouldn't you want to stop that before it spreads? Because they're just gonna make more were rats, you know.
But they're not. It's less about like the were rat thing, and it's more about the smuggling and the spice and the,
Like-
the alcohol,
lack
the
of
stuff they
taste.
say is alcohol but isn't actually alcohol. That's more the issue. There hasn't been like spread of the disease.
Okay. So the turtle is safe then.
Excuse me. What?
Anyway, we should
Turtle.
probably go inside.
Turtle
Oh,
is
what?
We
safe.
should probably
Uh,
we should probably go inside.
the god like is trying to like wait. What do you like? Trying to say wait. What do you? Hey, wait.
Nothing,
No.
nothing,
Can
nothing.
I need to
You
talk
go
to you.
back to explaining the long way round to the building. It's fine. I think we should go inside, guys.
Sorry, I just saw the chat. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a bunch of so you guys can't see the dice. Unfortunately, that we're roll because there's stuff that you can't see that I have to switch to on the side the whole time. So unfortunately, the dice rolls are kind of going to be hidden. And try and see if we can figure something out.
We will work on that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we'll work on a different layout or something. So stay
So
tuned for
basically-
further episodes.
Basically, when you hear people screaming, know that either there was a nat 1 or a nat 20 involved.
Pretty
I think
much.
just say the dice roll that you roll. Just
Yeah.
say what you roll, basically.
Yell it.
And then, other than that, I think jump back in. As you all enter, I'm going to do this at the same time. The 5 of you enter at roughly the same time. You see a very simple layout. A few tables. The room is somewhat dimly lit. Large wooden beams holding up the ceiling. A couple wooden like pillars. Very very simple layout. You see scattered across the room a few groups of individuals. All seem to be in different states of some with like cloaks hood up. Others
See, I told you, there's a lot of you.
there's like 3 people all like trying to sit in the same dark corner, and they're like as like
Brooders.
it's
Tell
2
me of
like
my own kind.
medium-sized people who have like their legs over each other, like trying to like sit in the corner broodingly, while there's one really small person like on their shoulders, like doing this weird like human pyramid.
Yeah.
Couple other individuals standing different. Some have there's one guy sitting on a chair, feet up on the table, like busy sharpening a big sword, a scimitar, it's like with a stone. Pretty sure you can see that there are some chip marks in the sword that he's just making worse by hitting it with the rock.
This group of people is becoming stranger and stranger.
And then over to one side, you see standing. Your eyes almost pass over them until they sort of catch your gaze, and you look down a little bit, and you see a quite well built dwarven fellow in a very eye-catching coat. So, Johan, if you want to describe your character.
So you see a dwarf standing on that side. You can see he's alert. He's ready to hear what's being said here. Wearing a travel coat, a big, heavy red travel coat, and on the back you can see there's embroidered a crest. You can see this coat has meaning. On his back, he has a shield, and on his side, he's got a battle axe. His hand kind of on the pommel, resting it, waiting for them to start talking. He's got a long red beard in 3 braids, long red hair, kind of bald at the top, but you can see he looks to be about middle ages, and he's ready to listen and to hear what they're saying, what's about to be said.
So, that is what you see as you all enter the room. And does anyone want to do anything at this
The
point?
professor will make a beeline to the dwarf.
Okay.
Of course.
Lily following
Oh.
close behind.
Yes.
Total
You-
just slowly walking through just to make sure no drama happens.
Hand extended before he even reaches each other. All the dwarf will hear is, Professor Nigel, as he lunges forward to shake his hand.
I will extend my hand and shake it. Absolute good day. I am Ulfgar the 14th. It's nice to meet you. As you look at the dwarf, you will see he's actually pretty tall for a dwarf. He's about 5'2", which is half a head taller than any normal dwarf you should have encountered recently. With a smile, you can he sees the I will see the professor, and kind of try to figure out what is this comic old man doing as he walks up to me.
Okay, well, do I just that?
What do you?
Right. Well, while they decide what they want to do, as that's going down, my character will not follow. You said this is like quite an open plan building, right?
All the shadow
What
corners
do you
are
want?
taken.
What do you want to do?
You got
I
no
would
shadow
like
for
to get up. I would like to. I will do acrobatics or whatever, but I want to go up on the beams where I can be away from everyone and just, stay hidden and just
You-
observe.
Ultimate
I
shadow.
cannot do human interactions.
Fantastic news. There's only like 2 humans in here. Everyone else is a mix of like elf and
People, social interactions. Me not good. This party is too much.
Cool. So you're gonna go full Assassin's Creed on this and try and climb into the the rafters. Go.
Pretty much, yes.
Go. So yeah, go ahead and make me an acrobatics check.
Lovely,
While
21.
he-
21.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Everyone's rolling well. This is great. Yeah, you get up into the rafters. You can see there's like a small like throw pillow next to like the corner of one of these beams, and then like a little like teacup and saucer on the other one. Someone clearly does this regularly and like has their little setup like where they can go and sit in the rafters away from everyone.
I will.
Oh,
I will be
as I
utilizing
am
that.
Just
greeting.
by the way, sorry, just
Sorry,
a
one
second. For everyone watching, we are starting at level 5. We didn't say that at the
Oh
start.
yes. So
Yeah.
yes, we
So
will.
all the characters. Yeah, sorry. Take it.
Okay, yeah, we're starting at level
Uh,
5
so-
because sorry, I'm almost done. I'll get back to you like 1 second. Sorry, we're starting at level 5 because reasons. And yeah, so people are going to be kind of powerful. This is not going to be your bog standard. Everyone meets in a tavern. But yeah, hopefully things will progress nicely. Yes,
We're meeting in a garrison. It's way
it's
different.
totally different.
quick question. As I'm greeting the professor in front of me, would my eye have caught that shadow figure just kind of darting up into the rafters?
Well, let me see. Okay. Whisper, are you trying to do this without being seen?
Yeah, I'll probably be using stealth for it.
Yeah, so go ahead and make a stealth check, and then Ulfgar, you can go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Double check again, right? Just because it's an expertise doesn't mean I have to do advantage or anything for it.
No.
I just roll it.
Yeah, you just roll it.
Lovely.
The expertise. Oof. Okay. Bunch of people's just disappeared from me. So with a stealth of 18, but a perception of 23, well, you do catch a glimpse of this individual very aptly doing some like parkour, jumping between the beam and a wall to get up to the top of these rafters. You do notice that you appear to be one of potentially the only one, except maybe the rest of this group, the compatriots who notice this. You do catch a glimpse of this individual scuttling up into the.
You're still whispering.
Why am I whispering? How did I end up whispering?
I don't know how I can hear you.
Okay, I think you might have started a whisper.
Oh yeah, I was.
So you need to end the
I was
whisper
going
with
to-
me, because I can't get out of this.
You are trying.
So I think you just need to click the whisper button
Hold on.
again with me on my thing.
Right.
I've
Okay.
studied you people before.
Cool.
Alright,
So the
go back.
one warning that I made about the whisper button, it happened. That wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Okay.
Who did that?
It was
Who-
Simon. It was an accident.
I was
Accidentally
typing.
pressed the button. It wasn't on purpose.
Oh, okay.
He didn't realize.
That
he
makes
could-
sense.
That was.
Okay,
Cool.
cool. Sorry, just back on the perception. I just want to clock it. You know, just I see him up there. I see them, the group coming in, and him going up there, while this professor is.
No matter how good you are, Tristan, a net 20 is a net 20.
Yeah,
The
no.
professor would also like to take a
Mhm.
perception check to see if he notices his
I'm
friend.
behind you.
Where's
Where's your eye?
I'm trying to get that net one.
We need to get a net 1.
But fine, he sees it. But here, the professor goes up to the dwarf and is like, "Oh yes, I think I know your great uncle, my the defender of whatever."
Oh,
Go ahead and make a history
The
check.
professor
for me.
trying to
Iron
figure
Man.
out,
Make
but
a
his old
history
age
check.
is not good. Sorry,
History check.
history
History.
check. Where's history? Where's history? Aha,
The professor in his old
a
age.
10.
10.
Oh, I got a 2. I got a 2. One away from.
So close!
So
So close!
Haven't I?
Okay.
He didn't even give you his full title. He was being. If you still want
But
to
he-
say those things, Anne.
Okay. Well, do
Well,
I?
persuasion.
Yeah.
Wait,
Now,
let-
can I do a perception to see if I do notice his height being different compared to other dwarves? Should I do Does the professor know that he's a bit taller? Should I do a?
Oh, that is.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So yeah, the professor sticks out his hand. It's like, "Hello, Professor Nigel. Nice to meet you. You seem a bit tall for a dwarf, I would assume."
Yes, I have been told that, my good sir. Um, Part of where I come from, the people there knows this to be part of our family history as well.
Family history, you say? So is your father tall or is your mother tall? If that's not insensitive to ask, I'm just curious.
On my father Ulfgar's side, they have been known to be a bit taller than the average dwarf. It helps us in what we need to do for our clan.
Two follow-up questions. Where can I find your clan? And secondly, what makes the hide necessary for? What does your clan do?
um, you will probably not be able to find the clan even if you search for them. I am Ulfgar the 14th from the Mithril Heart clan, up in the Solus Mountains. And I am to be defender. I am the heir to the defender house of our clan. And to be the defender is to be strong. And to be strong, I have a bit of an advantage.
The professor will put his arm on the side of his arm and just give it a bit of a squeeze, just to gauge on how strong this dwarf is. What a you are. You would make a fine addition. Have come meet my friends. And he opens up to point at everyone else behind him.
And followed.
I followed. I followed.
I also followed him.
Yeah.
I do. Lovely.
Just this giant turtle and then this like girl off his size.
Please.
Sorry, the girl is how tall?
But yeah, just about the same height. I'm 5'4".
Oh,
I just said
please
my
meet
height.
Lily and the tortoise. Sorry.
I forgot your name. Sorry.
How can you
You
forget
came
it,
into
right?
this together.
All I see is Coroboy. Sorry.
Bertel! Bertel!
Myrtle or
It's
Bertle?
Bertel the turtle.
Oh, Bertle. Okay.
Bertel Dixon!
Meet Liliana and Bertle. Come, my friends.
I will very, what's the word, courteously walk over and shake their hands and also introduce myself.
Pleasure to meet you.
With only Ulfgar the 14th, with a big smile.
What brings you to this fine establishment? Oh wait, we're not in the tavern. What brings you to this establishment?
I am sure you have also heard of the adventure they are looking, and
This newspaper? You also got one of those?
yes, and I also take out the flyer and say, I've read up on some stuff happening in the part of the reason why I am here so far from home is to make a name for myself and for our clan.
As I'm sure many
this looks
people are here
the
to
place as any.
So you're new to town?
Yes, absolutely. I've only been here for about a day now.
Yes, I have not seen you in the drowsy dog. Sleepy dog, drowsy dog,
Drowsy.
drowsy dog.
What is the drowsy dog?
The tavern. Where have you been staying?
Yes, I have been looking for the tavern of this fine town here.
Oh,
I
well, I
have
mean,
not
it is a big
been
town.
there
There are
yet.
multiple, so. But I mean, I'm sure. Oh wait, I don't work there anymore. I don't have to promote them.
But that you notice she
It's just like, no questions need
Have a-
to be asked.
a sort of platform. Platform. Of description. Okay. On out like head and where like light on. No, we're not a helmet. Very over like a 5 o'clock shadow. Like bags.
I hear you.
We hear you.
Polished armor, slightly scratched.
People are saying your voice is on and off. Are you pulling in your mic from OBS? Okay.
That. Okay, now that should be better. Sorry, one of my filters was freaking out, so it was just cutting out my mic. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, but that should be good about there. Why is it being annoying? Okay. Technology, isn't it just amazing?
Hey, you're on that one, so technical difficulties is a feature.
So it's your fault. I'm joking.
Yes.
Cool.
curse.
Yes, so to go over it again, just quickly because my voice was cutting out a little bit. Tall man in full plate armor that's got a few scratches and dings. Looks nicely polished, well taken care of, but it's seen some use. Tall, well built. You can see he's not wearing a helmet at the moment, so there's short blonde hair. Can see some cold gray eyes. He's got a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, even though it's like just past noon. It got what appears to be some light bags under his eyes. This guy could really use a nap. And then next to him, wearing a very fine set of clothes. Like, y'all see this man and feel underdressed, like instantly. Wait, oop, that's the wrong person. Much more average.
Just her headpiece.
Yeah,
Straightens her
very
clothes.
this individual sort of average height and build. He's got a little bit of a portly belly. You can see there is a slight bulge around the midsection. He's got this short, very neat, dusty brown hair. Very thin, very sharp goatee. He's walking with a bit of with an air of importance, as people say. His chin slightly raised, almost strutting, but not too overtly strutting. He wants to play it cool. As the taller individual clears his throat. All right, we will begin the meeting. If I can have all of your attention, please. My lord, if you would like to address the people we have gathered here today, it would be our honor. Yes, quite. Good day. I will be calling this meeting to order. As I'm sure you're all aware, in recent months, several of our resettlement efforts to the west have been disrupted by orc attacks. Several of the already established outposts have been raided, and almost all of our aid caravans have been ambushed. As it stands, the king wishes for peace, or for a peaceful resolution to the situation. Until recently, we had thought this possible, as messengers were making progress towards establishing a channel of communication with the chiefs of these orc tribes, and raids had seemed to have halted. Unfortunately, all attempts to further this communication have suddenly failed. We are now receiving reports that attacks have increased. You can see he's like adjusts his collar a little bit, almost nervous in talking about the increase in violence.
I got calm emotions.
Wait, are you casting calm emotions? Is that
Maybe.
what's the range on calm emotions? Because isn't that range of touch?
Calm emotions. No, it's a range of 60 feet.
Okay. So are you casting calm emotions?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast calm emotions. I see how nervous he is, and I just want him to get to the point. So I'm just gonna be like, just breathe. In,
Okay.
out, in, out.
I can
Okay,
see
so the creature must make a charisma saving throw,
charisma
and he can
saving
choose
throw.
to fail this save if he
/R.
wishes.
Wait. Where is this thing again? So we're gonna go /R1d20.
What was it?
You notice he continues, still very nervous. He rolled a natural 20.
Ah.
Rolled a natural 20.
So
So
lucky.
his emotions are not calmed as he continues.
I think this is an intense one.
And the orcs have become far more ruthless in their raids. As such, we are seeking 6 individuals to form an exploratory group. The purpose of this group will be to gather information about what has changed to cause these tribes to increase their attacks. The increased brutality and frequency of these raids means we are unable to spare troops from our standing garrison for such a task. Thus, we are offering you this task. We understand this mission is exceptionally dangerous, with the risk of death looming large. The payment, as I'm sure many of you are focused on, does reflect this. We're offering 2,000 gold pieces upon the group's return, with credible, and he kind of like looks at some of the individuals with like hoods up who are like kind of like busy like whispering to each other, information about this threat to our kingdom. Since it is clear we have more than the required number of individuals, and you could look, and there's about in total 12 people in this room. Some in like small groups of like, there's like a small group of 4, and then like 2 people off to the side. I will leave it to Captain Casimir to determine those he believes capable of achieving our goals. I wish you the best of luck. Over to you, Captain. And then we'll sort of whisper.
Captain Moose, sorry?
Captain Casimir. Kazazimir.
The professor just pulls out his T40 digger bowl of standing.
I
And then
do say.
it is-
Man looks a bit shaken, not stirred.
At which point he will whisper something to the captain and then make his way off the stage. Thank you, Lord Erland. All right. Who of you wants the job?
The professor will run up. I do, dragging people by the hands. It must be.
The professor like grabs my hand. I grab the door. So the door grabs the door. We just like a chain.
We all just gradually go up together.
Wait, who's the tallest? Yeah. Someone needs to pull the the whisper at it by his foot and then just like
I'm the one at the back, so
yeah, you
No,
just like
you-
grab him.
He's too high up.
Okay.
The
It is
professor
also-
gets out his whip and tries to lash his foot.
The only one
I
who
won't
knows
do
who
that.
I am is the dwarf.
Yep.
No, the professor might.
The professor does not know that he is up there. You're not sure where he is.
But yes.
The captain kind of says, "All right, do the rest of you want the job?" And the other group kind of says, like, nods, is like, "All right, make groups of 6."
We have 6, and the professor starts counting.
You get to
I
you get to
four at the
4.
present moment.
You get to 4, then you realize that Whisper is not there.
Where is
see,
Whisper?
Can the professor do a look out into the field and kind of see if he notices where this man has gone?
You can go ahead and roll a perception check.
Nat
Uh,
20.
Simon,
while-
what's the
while he
character's
does
name
that,
again?
Who? Sorry. Hope. What did you say?
Simon.
An 8.
Farron.
Ooh,
Farrell.
Farron.
Professor.
Professor's too drunk from his tea,
Oh.
apparently.
That's
I'll help the professor spot him because I'm also looking around. She'll
Uh,
probably know where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Lily, you.
well,
Can you
as
say
the
that,
professor
Kristen?
looks like he's crazy, stumbling around and getting his group together, I will kind of tap him on the back and say, "It's okay, I've got you. Is this all of you? Is there more? Can we form up 6?
Yes, there is. He's up there, probably.
Are you talking about the hooded guy up in the rafters? And I kind of just take the professor's head at the back, and just swivels it up there.
At this point, you will also notice, and sorry, Whisper, Whisper would have noticed this. You're not the only person
I expected it.
in the rafters. There's also another individual who is sort of how are you sitting in the rafters, Jura?
Well, to describe it kind of how I did before, he seems to be in some way that doesn't at least seem possible from with the cloak covering. He seems to be almost clinging to the rafter with one arm while looking over the group and to the pedestal by the front where the announcement was just freshly made. You could chalk it up to he's just being extremely antisocial and just using what strength he has to just grip onto the pillar.
Nice.
Would you say your character is like somewhat of a shy one?
Yes, definitely.
Right. So as his character is hanging there, right, and I noticed the 3 of them or the 4 of them have looked at me. I will, to know what they want, decide to proceed down from the rafters using this dangling figure as a rope. So as I jump, I'll grab him by his foot and just drag him with down, as it was unexpected.
Yeah. He will let out a shocked as what sounds like kind of like a seal being opened as he comes down with Whisper.
Yeah, you hear like almost like a bunch of suction cups like popping
Off
as
the ground.
as you both just fall to the floor.
I know my acrobatics is good, so I probably didn't fall on my face,
You-
and I
Oh, no.
presume he's
Okay,
also
both of you
quite
go.
good.
Both of you go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Oh,
Sure.
dang!
I can do that.
I guess I might have twisted an ankle. 16.
Oh, no, okay. You're with a 16. You're fine. Like you're not jumping from like 3 stories. You're in the ceiling, so you don't sprain an ankle. Oh, okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Cool. So you also you hit the ground. It's a little bit unexpected for you, but you are able to recover, maintaining
Well.
like control over your center of gravity, landing on the ground.
Because it does matter. He can't be surprised, so actually, he was expecting.
This is
Oh, look at that. We've got 2 more and they just dropped from the sky.
Who is
Me and the
this
professor
human?
was just kind of checking this out as they
You there.
go down.
Upon
Is,
slam,
is this your troop, Profi?
I'll just look at them and ask out of curiosity, what they want, because my self-conscious character is just, he's very self-aware. So why are they staring at him? What do they need from him now?
Is anyone gonna respond or?
No,
Wait,
I
sorry.
already
I was
said, like, who is this person you brought with you?
I'll look next to me, not realizing that he actually fell down with me, and then just very casually go, I don't know, a 6. And that's all information I give, as I know nothing. I just grabbed a foot on the way down.
Okay.
The somewhat hooded Farum sadly isn't really able to hide his face, especially due to the even height distribution, being slightly taller, around 5'9", 5'10", so slightly taller than some of the party members, unable to properly hide his face. From first appearances, he just seems to look like the normal white-haired elf. Nothing odd really to him, though his eyes remain down without meeting the gaze of any of the party, speaking, "Hello, everyone. Well, I suppose in the end I was probably going to look for a party. If you 5 are looking for an additional one, would it be alright if I were to join you?"
The professor will invade the body space with his hand basically grabbing at his and be like,
Wait,
"Oh,
wait,
yes,
wait, Professor, are you still being held by the dwarf?
You're being called by the
Lady
face.
God.
Back to the neck.
The dwarf is coming with
Is it just gonna?
Just like lunges forward, but his head is held back.
just Yoda, like Yoda and Luke Skywalker. He's just on my back.
Fine, I'll release this in now.
Well, Lily, what would you say? Oh, nice to meet you. And welcome to the party.
I will just
he-
kind of give a courteous nod, perceiving that this individual is very uncomfortable in being pushed in this position.
I don't want to be here.
Yes, it does not look very comfortable.
Yes. Well, as you all getting roughly acquainted very quickly, or at least registering the appearance of the 6th person, you look around and you notice that there are also no other people, so you're stuck with him even if you didn't want him.
Yeah.
Well, if we have to.
Well, we didn't have an option.
Then
No offense.
at that point, you're getting to know each other. The captain clears his voice. All right, everyone outside. We only need one group of 6. And then just walks out a door.
We're using the tree to determine who stays.
Magical tree of sorting.
Trial by tree.
And at this
I
point,
will I want to say, because of my background, I will immediately realize what this captain is trying to insinuate will be happening outside, and I will already take off my shield, get out my battle axe, and say, "Oh well, let's go, boys and lady," and
It's like,
kind of just
"Well,
follow.
Hashtag he has a dental plan.
What? What? Okay, what have I missed? Because I've been seeing questions about teeth, and I'm so confused. What the hell's going on?
So Artemisia said, "Does the professor have false teeth?" Justin replied, "Yeah, he has all his teeth. Hashtag he has a dental plan."
The professor's in academia. He knows a few people who are just gonna sort out that filling.
There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull your tokens into the battle map as
Lily,
you as you all.
while the dwarf like starts pulling out his stuff, Lily like, "You anticipating a fight?" And then she lifts the dented tray in front of her like a shield, and just like walks out.
As you
Oh my dear, bring everything you've got.
I really need to get this enchanted or something.
Yes.
probably, and as you all walk
Reinforced.
out the door, you can see next to the tree, not the tree itself, but near it, there is this almost barricade set up of just logs and barrels. There are some tables with things stacked on top of it, under it, forming a sort of makeshift arena outside in the training ground.
So there was more trees, but now there's just one.
Yes. At which point the other individuals are going to take their place inside of the arena. This other group of 6 individuals. Alright, take your places, please. We don't have all day.
The professor
Are we
looks
supposed to
kind
go
of
in
confused.
there? You want
Is
us
this to
in
the
there?
death?
You want
What?
us betting on it?
You fight, you don't go unconscious, maybe you win, maybe we pick you. Figure it out.
I do it.
I would
Okay.
walk up and kind of grab the professor by the shoulder and say, "It's okay, I'm sure you've got this," and kind of just pull him with me.
Yeah,
Professor,
pulled into
professor's
your
just
hand.
like, we should probably talk about this. I didn't sign up for this.
I'm at the back.
As you are all being
We don't want you dying.
Yeah, I don't want me dying either.
let's see which one is going to be the most. Let's try this one.
Glad we're both concerned with my health.
Squishy over here.
Is this can you hear what is playing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Combat music.
Oh,
A
no.
bit softer.
Getting louder.
Wrong lever.
Is that good? Is that level?
Artemisia says fight night. And also, what is the professor's class?
Rogue.
Yeah, to think about that one.
Rogue.
There.
Cool.
Thief rogue. He's the professor's had a bit too much tea.
Well,
Mhm.
with that, as you've all taken your places, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna ask everyone to please go ahead and roll initiative for me,
Yeah.
as we're gonna
Oh,
have
no.
a little bit of a fight.
15.
Cool. Did you do the
Of
thing?
course, I'm alone. Just a casual 3.
I go first. What in the world?
Okay.
Okay, I've got 10.
Just need to measure
Um,
some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
7.
Don't mind me.
7. Okay, let me sort this.
18. Yes.
Can you guys see the
Okay.
turn order? I just want to make sure.
Yes.
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 And if I do that,
Yes.
can you see it?
No.
Oh,
No.
now it's gone.
Okay, cool. Then
Wait, don't we get to see it?
I'm still deciding if I want to write this
Hey, yo.
down or if I'm gonna let you see it. We'll let chat decide. Can chat vote?
Think-
See it, please. We want to see the turn order. We need to
T-shirt,
plan.
I think
Nice. We already got a cost fireball in chats.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Oh no.
We've only
No,
had a
no,
Wand
no,
of
no.
Wonder.
I have a wand of fireballs.
Uh,
I'm gonna get
It's
behind
only
you.
41 is wild.
this is gonna be insane. Then we can go.
Love how. Okay, the dwarf. Besides the dwarf and Simon,
be-
oh no! Besides one more. I'm third. I'm right behind you. Ora.
What's he? Professor.
Mhm.
What also?
Of course, I always roll low initiative. It's fine.
It's fine. They saved the best for last. With age comes wisdom.
Are we missing one? Because it says count 11.
Yeah.
There should be
Yeah,
one more.
it's because his role is in the separate,
Oh.
very different. house.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. I can add that then. Should be able to.
Yep.
Da-da-da-da.
Okay.
Just add.
What? I needed to read my spells.
I should get my spells up as well.
And that was 4. This is gonna be you rolled at 18.
Yeah.
Ow! I accidentally deleted it. Wouldn't you know?
No, I'm removed from the game.
Nah.
Oh no.
But that means you go just before her. There we go. Cool. So with that, where is the? Did the music stop? Yes, the music stopped because I forgot.
Yes,
The
it did.
music did stop. I didn't hear the music.
Oh, that's
Please
because
don't stop the
that's because I forgot to hit
music.
the loop button,
Music.
Baron.
which should be coming through
My
again
picture.
now. So the first thing we're gonna do.
Can I quickly ask if I can just take a glance at the warriors that's in front of us in the ring, just at a glance as we walk in? What do we see?
Ah, yes, perception.
Cool. In front of you, you'll see a collection of individuals. 4 of whom seem to be in some semblance of like tattered leathers with like hoods up, what appear to be like bandanas around their neck that they can like. 2 of them are like pulling them up over their noses. There's an individual who's. You see 2 larger individuals. One of whom seems to have some sort of like fur like cape cloak almost. Not wearing a shirt for some reason. And the other.
Irresponsible.
Yeah, and then the other with like a thick helmet with like a metal helmet with a wide brim sort of sticking off the top, some bracers. But yeah, it seems to be a general the general gist of it. But so first up, we have this individual over here, who is going to. Let me pull out. We'll see what they can do.
Oh no, he's closest to the professor. No,
He is indeed
please
closest to the
leave the old
professor.
man alone.
Crikey.
He's indeed closest to the professor. Seeing the professor cowering in fear, he is going to go ahead and he is going to. Let's go ahead. He can move 30 feet. So that's what? Where's my measuring tool? 5, 10, 15.
Oh wait, it doesn't matter. You guys are off to me.
10, 20, 15. Could get there. Could get to whoever he wants to. So he's gonna go ahead. He's gonna, you know, seeing as the professor is a little bit quaking slightly. You know, we have to get rid of the weaklings first. And he's gonna go ahead. He's going to attack you, I believe.
with a?
He's gonna go ahead. He's gonna
Stick.
pull out. He's gonna pull out a spear. He's gonna make 2 attacks against you. Yeah. He's gonna go ahead and make 2 attacks against you, I think. Wait, do I have this right? Make sure I got this right. Yes, he's going to make 2 attacks against you. So we'll go ahead and roll the first attack. Oh. There.
I'm excited to see this number. May it be less than 16.
That is going to be a.
Justin's face it was like.
That's an 18 to hit.
Ah, yeah, 16 is my armor class.
First one hits. So don't worry, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It is
Beating the old man.
slash roll 2d8 plus 4. What? Because there has to be a space between the R. That's 13. You take 13 points of damage on the first hit.
Yeah, it's not going to be bad, he says.
You'll be fine, he says. You'll be fine, he
That's the
says.
Okay,
Dead.
the second roll is a natural 1, so it misses.
He hurt himself in the process.
Good. Yeah, what?
With that, he's gonna stand there pulling out the spear that kind of clips you as you in the first one, but the second strike he tries to pull it back, and it gets caught in the dirt a little bit, the back end of it, and wastes a bit of his turn, and then it is going to go ahead and it's going to be this guy. Where the hell is this guy? The second individual is going to sprint forward towards Mr.
Not for the professor.
Farum, I believe. I'm pretty sure
Farum,
that's
yes.
Farum. Yes, and he is going to
Farum.
go ahead. He's going to make 2 attacks as he pulls out. This is one of those guys with the scimitar that was like making the chips worse on his scimitar by trying to sharpen it with a stone. And he's gonna make 2 attacks. Does an 18? Oh, actually, sorry. He rolled an 18, so that's 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
So that's gonna be. This one's not as bad. It's 1d6 plus 3. Takes 7 points of damage on the
Really?
first hit,
Okay.
and then does a 20 hit you? You're all at 15.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay. So unfortunately, with another hit, taking another 8 points of damage as his scimitar just runs forward with his scimitar, making 2 quick motions, catching even though you're usually very on top of things and suspecting what's going to happen, but just managing to clip you on the way past the scimitar flying through the air. But with that, it is your turn, Mr. Farum. What would you like to do?
First off, not fail at basic math.
That's a difficult
got
ask.
Right then, I will.
And then after Farum, it is Lily.
Yeah, Liliana would like to shout to Farum and say, "If you can, stay back."
Stay back, you say. Well, that is. I suppose.
Also, Artemisia says, "No, not the prof," and then a spearmint.
Spearmint. Anyway.
And then he says, "Hit him." I think it's to you, Jogo.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with basicality. So 2 attacks. Yeah, I'll roll to attack, and then just unarmed strike, punch him in the face.
Go for it.
Wait, quick question. Bonus action can't be used before actions, can they?
They can. If you have a bonus action you want to use, you don't have to take your action then bonus action.
Okay, then different. I'm gonna use new funny thing. So as these jagged scimitars are basically starting to are cutting into his robe and into what mild amounts of clothing he has over his arms, he is going to tightly grip onto his left shoulder as it glows a very faint blue before immediately going to throw a punch at the bandit.
Okay.
I'll call it bandit.
It's other adventurers.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, I only have so much to work with, okay?
So that will,
Besides, explain one difference between a bandit and an adventurer, when adventurers also just take all the stuff from people that they, like...
Well, good point.
We get paid after we take all the stuff as well.
Intention.
Cool.
The
Does a
difference is
16
intention.
A 16
That too,
does
yes.
hit. You can go ahead and roll damage on that.
All right, roll damage. That is 1d6 plus 4. Phew. Be good if I knew how to also type.
I feel
That's a 7.
7
damage.
points of damage.
That is. Oh wait, nope. Sorry. There is an additional D to add to that because
Yeah.
I need to know how to write things. Actually, yeah. And yeah, so that is an extra 1d6.
Cool.
Just raw d6.
Oh,
So that
extra
is
4.
7. So 11. Second attack. Also, right hand first, left hook. Followed by immediate left hook.
Cool. Go for the 1-2 punch in the second attack.
Does a 15 hit?
15 just hits.
Yes. Okay, cool. So also same amounts of damage. Just for funny's sake, the 7 will be acid.
Okay.
So he'll punch into the adventurer's shoulder and slightly burn the fabric of their clothing. And then
Okay.
again, if I can type correctly, that is 10. That is a 6. Nice.
Nice.
And then that's a 2. So another 2 force damage and another 10 acid damage.
Okay, so it's 12 total.
Yep.
Okay, total. Okay, cool. So that,
I don't think weaknesses exactly matter here.
yeah, no, it's a pretty good hit. You know, did some nice damage to him. You can see he kind of takes it. It's not, but you did some nice damage. You can see he kind of like you clock him once across the jaw. Kind of rubs his. You can see he moves his jaw back and forth a little bit, looking at you, giving you a little bit of a respectful nod, like, okay, you got some skill. Is that your turn? Or are you gonna stay there? Is there anything else you want to do?
Yes, he will stand there menacingly.
Stands there menacingly. Then, Livy, it is your turn.
I'm actually realizing that this isn't a fight. It's like a test, but also the guy is watching and we want the job. And I'm thinking, okay, let me just do this and then we'll see how it goes and hope, like, we just want to knock these people out. We don't want them to die. I mean, they're just casual adventurers. Okay, so I'm going to
20 feet. 20 feet. Wonder
Yeah.
what that could be.
She's going to start whispering under her breath so that no one hears, and she's going to like start moving her hands around. And I've actually got a chant for this because it says verbal. So I don't know if what's the turtle's name again?
Bertle.
Tortoise.
Bertel. It's
Bertel.
Bertel the turtle.
Bertle.
Bertel the turtle.
Bertel
Sorry, I
is-
just keep
Berto is
thinking
emotionally
turtle.
damaged now. He takes 1 emotional damage right now.
So go ahead and take
if you
1 point of
want,
psychic
maybe-
damage, please.
Wow,
If he
take
wants,
one.
maybe he can like I'm trying not to let anyone hear my chant, but if he wants, I don't know if you want to make like a perception or anything. I don't know if I would roll like against that or something.
I'll do a perception check.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check quickly.
And do I like roll a stealth or?
I would say for it to be effect. I think this is less about you hiding it well enough, but more if he is paying attention well enough in the middle of battle.
It's
Okay.
18.
Unfortunately, I think he will kind of hear your little chant.
Fair enough.
Just for it to, it's one of those things where like in order for the magic to be effective, you can't like just whisper it under your breath. There has to be some like
Okay.
intent to it, because
Okay.
otherwise subtle spell wouldn't be a
I'm
thing.
trying. Yeah.
And the
I'm trying
the
not
turtle
to
that
let
cannot be
people hear.
named will hear it.
Oh, okay. I'm trying not to let people hear, but like under my breath, I start going. Wait, where's it written down? From the void where stars decay, hunger wakes to claim its prey. Blackness coils, the cold that bites deep, where unseen horrors creep. And like I shoot a dark shadow to this point, and within 20 feet, it is difficult terrain, and any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid
Wait,
damage.
Is this what I think it is?
Yes.
Is this Arms of Hadar?
Yes.
Yep.
So everyone will kind of see like a shadow shoot out of the our adventuring party and the crowd, and then start to swirl around the rest of the other adventurers, and basically
Wait, this is not the spell I'm
enshroud
thinking
them.
of.
Hmm?
It is not. It's not the spell. What spell are you casting?
Hunger of Adar.
Hunger of Hadar. There we go.
Yeah.
There are so many.
have done that
Wait.
before.
Oh wow, you're jumping straight for the big guns.
Yeah. I want us to get the contract.
Mm-hmm. Cool. There's more to this spell. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area. So it's also just pitch black,
Black.
in that area.
Is it? Is
Yep.
it
So
possible
it's-
just to
it's
drop a
this one.
permanent circle there?
Yeah, that
so
is
we
what
can
I'm
see
trying to
where it
remember.
is?
It is, you can.
Go DM, we believe in you.
I think that should. Does that
Okay,
work?
you're doing it. Yeah.
I have no idea if this is big enough. I feel like it's just big enough.
It's supposed to be here. Okay.
Okay,
It needs
I
to be a
failed.
bit bigger. I'll hold it and then you can. Yeah, it's not Arms of Hadar, it's Hunger of
Yes.
Hadar.
There are a lot of Hadars, okay?
Yeah,
And I
know,
didn't
know.
expect you to immediately
There you go.
jump to like your 3rd level spell.
Sorry.
So
I
yeah, that's
mean, like,
I saw the professor get hit and I was like, okay, no.
Thank
This is
you.
a test. I'm gonna pass, okay? I wanna
Thank
get an A.
okay. Hey, that's fine. I'm pretty sure this is concentration, right? So
Hashtag protect the
Um,
rights of the elderly.
No, it's duration up to 1 minute.
yeah, but it is concentration.
Oh, does it? I didn't put that in there.
No, well,
Oh,
I'm looking
okay.
at the spell. It is concentration. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a little marker on there so that I know that you're concentrating on a spell. And yeah. So the rest of you watch as just a 20-foot like radius sphere just becomes
It says-
pitch blackness.
Yeah, it says sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears.
Yes. And
Like,
Farum,
death cold.
you kind of notice like being right up against it and knowing where this other person is, you see like these tendrils like flickering flicking in and out of the blackness where that person should be.
It's actually not tendrils. Wrong spell. It says a cacophony of whispers.
Where does it say a cacophony of whispers? The void is filled with a cacophony of self-less and slurping noises.
Slurping noises.
No lies. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that's in the area, any creature that exits the area, any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage as multi otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
Okay.
I know
Never mind.
my spells.
Sorry.
Dang nabbit, I have used this spell before. Cool. Is that your turn? Are you gonna stay there?
Yeah, I will be staying where I am.
Then with that, it is now the next person's turn. And this person is starting their turn in that area.
2d6 cold damage.
Yep.
Do I do that?
Yep, you go ahead and roll
Alright.
2d6.
Okay.
It's cacophony of MacDonald.
Cool.
And it's also difficult terrain.
Yes. So this
Yeah.
is...
Difficult terrain means half movement speed, right?
Yes, yeah, so it'll cost... in that circle, every square is 10 feet instead of 20 feet. 5 feet, sorry. 10 feet instead of 5 feet. And so that's that guy, and he takes how much? He takes 10 points of cold damage as he is like...
So then some people are just not gonna be like leaving those circles.
quite possibly.
It's just gonna be okay. I moved.
They
And
were
now the
supposed
best
to get
part
knocked
is-
down.
Oh wait, hang on. I'm just gonna do this, because I can.
He's cheating.
Nope, none of you can't see them anymore, so you have no idea where they
yeah,
are.
that's true.
Does
Uh,
that technically mean through this you can repeatedly surprise your?
So if they
Yeah, but you would be taking a whole lot of damage trying to do it.
theoretically, if you could see, because here's the thing, in there is magical darkness, so if you go inside, you can't see either. So, you know. Okay, wait. So he started over there. Let's see. What can he do? What can he do?
She's
Not
just like,
a whole lot.
I hope this helps.
Gonna walk.
I just look at Lily, and I'll just be like, you know, I still stand by you. I'm scared of you.
Dang, why?
25,
I mean, did you
30,
just? I see what you just did.
35,
See
40,
what you did there.
45.
Doesn't mean I'm going to do it to you. So there's no need to be scared.
The professor will just be like, why didn't you do it sooner?
Well,
Well, I'm sorry. Things just happen too fast, okay? There's something called a turn order. The people up above have to do their turns.
the great old ones have to figure it out. Cool. With that, this individual, the one with the bear cloak, is going to... You see him like burst out of the blackness towards the side near the bottom, turns his head, looks up, and sees Whisper and rushes towards you.
Doesn't he take damage because he started his turn in that veil?
Yes. Yeah. So he took
He
the
did.
damage.
Yes,
then
he did.
then that happened.
Okay.
But he
Oh.
can't do anything else because he had to use his
took
action
a dash.
to move and get out there.
Just to get up to.
Yeah.
Yes, but so he can't do anything else. His turn is over. It is then a person who you cannot see anymore, so you have no idea where they are, and I need to figure out where they are. Let's see. And the best part about this is,
The funny
wait, no, you guys can see that.
The funny part I'm realizing is that if they basically try to cut through the cloud and then through me and the dwarf to Lily, we both get opportunity because they're moving past us.
I rolled two. Okay, I rolled a
Yes.
7 for the other one.
That is correct. Yes, thank you very much. So he takes 7 points of cold
Take the
damage.
damage.
Cold damage.
Not having a good time. Wait.
He's getting a bit chilly.
Oh, he has. Oh wait, no, hang on. 30, 40, 50. Okay, go ahead and it's a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah. Roll
Because
dex.
he can't make it out, so he's gonna end up like
Oh,
there.
damn.
So let me go ahead and slash.
The save is 16.
No.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and roll 2d6 acid damage.
9.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Love that.
You don't know what happens. You can't see him. But it is then.
I know they're taking damage. We can hear the
And-
screams.
Can we hear them? Yeah. Can
You
we
hear.
hear
I mean,
you
they
hear a
would-
We
cacophony
need
of
sound effects,
whispers.
please.
Sorry.
We need sound effects.
Oh, you
Yeah,
need sound
shivering
effects.
teeth from amidst the black veil.
You hear that along with. And then the occasional. Oh, what the? Hey, what? Something touched my leg. Something touched my leg. Something touched my leg. And then a possible. And lots of that. These are the types of things that you hear. But with that, it is Mr. Ulfgar's turn.
Okay, so as I saw this guy at the top come for my new professor friend, I would kind of just yell to him, "You fight beside the defender's air. That means you're not falling today." And I will move up to him.
Yeah.
Then, as a bonus action, I will say, "Ancestors of stone and steel, your blood calls you." Kinda in a battle trance. Before I lift my shield and my axe, that will be the bonus action of raging. And Professor, what you will see is next to you appears a spectre dwarf shield maiden. Same what means it? Looks like you can see we are related. And as I rage, sorry, that is the primal path ancestral guardians.
Yeah.
So I will attempt to attack this guy with the spear who just took a hit at the professor.
Cool. Go ahead. Make an
I
attack roll.
do have a question on the
Eventually.
rage, just quickly.
Yeah.
It says +2 melee damage with
Yeah.
strength weapons.
Yes.
Is my battle axe
Yes.
considered a strength weapon?
Yeah.
Does that mean if I hit, I'll roll now to see if I hit. When I do my damage, I add an additional 2 on that number.
Yeah. So when you
Okay,
roll damage,
cool.
just add
So-
another 2 to it.
Okay, so I will make both of them reckless attacks as well,
Cool.
which means I roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just make sure. Sorry, now I'm testing. Cool. Let's see. The first one
First one is a
will be
15.
15 to hit.
Unfortunately, that just misses.
And then the second attack will be. Oh
14.
man.
That's rough.
14 to hit. Oh
So
man.
You make your 2 attacks, but unfortunately, this individual is kind of. You're saying all this. He's kind of like focused on the spirit that is sort of apparating next to him, and it's like, what? And then sees you coming and just goes, ah! And then jumps back, and then just gets out of your range, unfortunately. But yeah, unfortunately, that just misses. Like the first just misses the second.
Okay,
Not quite
and
hitting.
for my movement, I will just stand there next to the professor,
Okay, cool.
and that's my turn.
That is your turn.
Sorry, Profi, I tried, eh?
Don't worry. There are benefits, I think, from your subclass. class. Let me just double check this.
No, only if I hit him.
Is it
the
only if you
first
hit?
attack
Okay.
you hit.
Okay, so it's on.
While the
Cool.
first creature you hit with an attack.
Okay. Cool. Not
Felix Wolf said, I thought he was gonna say rock and stone.
Rock and stone.
Rock and stone.
Rock and stone.
Maybe later.
Cool. With that, it is then. Hope, go ahead and roll me 2d6, please. As it is the next person you cannot
Oh yeah,
see.
right. This is great. It's like continuing.
That's great.
So that's
Yeah.
7.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what you rolled the last time. Okay. And then I need you to go ahead and roll me 10, 20,
Oh, it's still there.
4, 14.
Still in there. Yeah.
He actually just makes it out. He just
does.
makes it. Made
Darn it.
it out. Unfortunately.
What is that noise?
Which noise?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's
think
it's the occasional trip of Darren's mind, but it's only happened twice. It's not been an issue. You don't have to worry.
Oh yeah, I registered it. That's fine.
Just
Okay.
seeing Tristan's camera just move casually just to keep focus on his face.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, it's gonna give somebody motion sickness.
People
Okay.
usually love it because I have Mia back here on the bed, so they get a dog cam. You know, no one really cares too much about me.
Dog cam win. Oh, then we have to get set up cat cams for Max and
Oh, Mini.
yeah.
There
you-
might be
Out of my
another
lap.
dog cam soon, maybe.
Oh jeez. Okay.
I'll do
cool.
snake cams.
Oh, good grief. Okay. Well, okay.
I would love that, but I don't think a lot of people would be watching.
More people than you
Yeah,
think.
snake.
But unfortunately, that is all he can do. As he comes out, just you can see like there's just icicles forming on his clothing. There are like acid holes in different places. He's missing a boot that's like completely gone. Guy is not having fun. But next up,
Does
So,
does
question
Mr.
on that guy that just moved.
Yes.
Just so I understand how to spell better. How come the acid spelled the damage? Because I thought it's if they end their turn.
this is the acid didn't do damage. This is more like
Just
flavor text.
it was.
It's
okay.
it's more of just like you can see like he's taken damage from being inside. It does like this is an instance where it didn't matter what the specific source was. Like they don't have resistance to cold or acid or anything. So it doesn't really matter. It was more for just like making it look like this person has taken a bunch of damage.
Also, in this case, does he proc the opportunity attack of the barbarian? Because
We got
no.
a snake lover in the chat.
He didn't
Yeah,
move
we did.
into melee
Maybe.
with the
You see?
he didn't he the
Is
part
this a
that he took-
PG show or not?
Melee with
It
me
is a PG.
5 hits.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do another show.
We'll
Maybe
do
get a lot
we'll
of
do an
snakes.
after dark like we'll do we'll do the after campaign.
hell yeah.
Cool. But
Heck
then with
yeah.
that, Whisper, it is your turn.
Alright, as all of this might take really long to happen, within the story, it's all of this has happened within an instant. So, as the battle starts, my character Whisper is immensely focused on the 6 adventures in front of us. Already sizing up this man with the bear cloak, trying to figure out how he's going to deal with him, as he looks significantly stronger than I do. And out of nowhere, the black smoke just slams into the ground, making this veil, catching me off guard. And a moment of hesitation causes this man to just burst out of the veil and dart straight towards me. Which, in a moment of fear, I struggle to decide which weapon to go for. Just grabbing the first thing I can get to. I'm just gonna randomly choose something. And it's rapier.
Oh.
And I will just grab and strut forward, hoping that it was at least something and not my belt. that I grab a hold of.
And with a natural 20, you can go ahead.
Yes.
It is a critical.
Nice, nice.
And this is a point where I can tell you, I can explain a little rule that I'm going to be implementing that Hope doesn't know about yet. Mwahaha. So the way I'm going to make criticals work, because I've seen someone else do this and I really like it. So you can go ahead and roll your damage quickly, like just roll the damage for your rapier.
It's slash roll.
Yeah, you should also be able to click on the on your character sheet, just next to like the attack, there'll be one that says like damage, which you can also roll.
Sick.
There we go. So that's 7. It is your damage die is 1d8, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
1d8 plus 4. Yes.
Yeah. So when you score a crit, you add the maximum of the die that you roll. So instead of like doubling the dice or rolling twice as many dice as people normally do, you just take the maximum of the dice that you roll and then add that to whatever damage you roll. So in this case, you rolled a 7,
Oh, that's pretty.
and then you add the 8 from your d8. So
Okay.
it's just a nice way to mean
Wow.
that like criticals always do big amounts of damage, and you don't end up like rolling a bunch of ones and it does nothing for a critical hit.
That's actually really, really smart.
That's cool.
Yeah, so little shout out to well, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to promote other people on your channel. But yeah, it's a thing that I saw some other DMs do.
You can. Well, who did it?
It was a DM I saw on a podcast called Rolling with Difficulty.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know them.
Yeah, so that's the thing that their
Yeah.
DM Austin uses, and I really like it. So that's
Okay.
so you did 8, 16, 15. You did 15 points of damage on that attack.
Nice.
15, 42,
There we go. Very nice.
nice. I think Rogue, you don't get a second attack, I believe. Yeah, you. So that's. Do you want to move? Are you going to try and, because you still have your bonus action, so you can disengage as a bonus action with your cunning action, I believe.
Yeah, I was thinking, since I was caught off guard and I just stabbed forward, I'd probably somewhat of disengage where I do step back, as just a reflection in order to create distance between me and this muscular man.
Nice. What do you want to move to? You can move.
Literally, I just step back.
Okay, you're just
it's just to create distance.
Cool. You're taking a step back, creating a little bit of space. With that,
Yeah.
Professor, you are being
Huzzah!
accosted.
The professor will have a look-see because he just took a whole bunch of damage. Thanks. He will see that his shirt has been a bit ripped open over here, by just below the armpit, because as the man stabbed at him. Oh, you broke my favorite shirt. He will drop his whip out, and he will lash at that boy.
Cool. Go ahead and make your attack. That's 22. That'll hit. With a quick flick of your wrist, making that attack, and also I believe that triggers sneak attack because you have an ally within 5 feet of your enemy. So you can go ahead and roll damage.
I'll do that.
So
6.
6, and then you also roll the 3d6, I think.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna have to just slash here.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, 13.
Ooh,
That's pretty
13.
good.
Very nice.
That's pretty good.
Step 3. That is right? Yes, that's right. Cool.
Lift me up.
Basic math. Woo.
Lift me up.
Hey, dog cam.
Dog cam.
I'm just wondering if this thing's gonna start freaking out and going, wait, who do I look at? 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 Who do I look at?
I could just choose her for you guys. There you go.
Aww. Dog cam. Cool.
Puppy cat.
But I want to see your pretty face.
Yeah.
There we go. See, he solved the problem. It's great. Yeah. With the whip, you managed to get a nice crack with the just like slapping him like across the chest, leaving a nice red mark, a little bit of blood on the tip of your whip. Where is there anything else you'd like to do? You still have your bonus action and your movement.
What can I do with my bonus action?
With your bonus action, you can, because you are a rogue, you can disengage, which means he won't get to attack you if you leave. Or you can try and hide. He's right next to you, he's gonna see you. You can dash, so you can run further, but he'll still get to attack you.
I can't
Question
kind
on
of
the
push. Yes.
Unfortunately,
it
that's an attack. Yeah, sorry.
It did say, because I just checked up on the dashing, it triples your maximum,
Double.
is it double?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to know, because triple is
Justin,
kind
steal
of
his
crazy.
teeth.
The professor's going to be brave and noble and stand with his fellow dwarven companion that he's only just met.
You're gonna stay where you are.
So yeah, I'm going to take a risk and I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
Well,
Justin can also hide as a bonus action, by the way.
Yeah. But you need something to hide
Tristan,
behind.
Artemisia says, steal that guy's teeth.
Can I try and steal? Can I try pickpocket the man?
You're in combat.
Yeah.
I'm
Whipping
gonna
in.
go
It's gonna
ahead
be a bit
and
difficult.
say no. Okay,
During
I
a
will
combat in a crowd.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll do this. I'm gonna / roll 1d100. If this number is above 95, you take out one of his teeth.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sorry, it's a
I'm
79.
gonna have a necklace.
It's a 79. He still has his teeth at the moment. But with that, it is then this last
thought it
person
was him.
who you don't know where they are. So Hope, I need you to roll 2d6, please.
Yay. Oh, okay, that's
5.
fine.
This guy, I mean, it's pretty solid amount of damage.
It's a little under average.
5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. He's gonna get there.
Isn't the movement like, because it is rough terrain and when you dash doubles, it doubles
Yes, so
for half of your movement.
Yes, yeah. So when I've been saying like 10, I move them 1 block. So I just instead of like going like, instead of doing the math of okay, now they can just move 30 feet. I'm just like, okay, I know their movement is 60 feet. I have ADHD. Don't judge how I do math.
Okay.
But he's gonna get there. That's where he can get to, as he emerges from the inky blackness.
I see the people that I cast in that shadow and they're right in front of me and I'm like,
You lift up the tray slightly.
yeah, I lift up the tray. I'm like,
With that, Mr. Bertle, it is now your turn.
The long forgotten turtle.
I will
What's his
never
name
forget you, Mr. Bertle.
Really, guy? Really?
It's Durnal Bixen, right?
Bertle Dixon.
Okay, so Bertel will move right over here.
Oh, okay.
First thing, wait, any of these 3 guys in front holding out weapons? And if they all, what weapons are they holding?
Oh, I know exactly what you're gonna do, I think. The individual directly in front
know
of you
too.
is holding what seems. Actually, they're both just holding scimitars. they're both holding scimitars. It's like one-handed swords. The curve.
Okay. Let me just confirm something.
Also, to continue my learning process, Alec does have advantage on the one guy between him and Pharaoh. Right.
Yes, he has advantage on attacking the guy at the bottom, because he is flanking it with Farum. Yes, that guy.
So what I'm going to do for my action, I'm going to heat metal
That one.
that one.
Oh, this one. Is this the one that you're gonna heat metal?
Yeah.
Oh, can I stop opening that? Okay. So heat metal. I believe they have to make a saving throw. What is? Let me go ahead and pull up spells.
I'm doing it now. Choose an you cause an object to right off. Let's go.
Oh, he just takes the damage.
Constitution.
Yeah,
Hey?
well, he takes the damage and then he has to make the saving throw. So you can go ahead
Yeah.
and roll the damage. 2d8.
Help! That is 11.
Wait, which is that's yeah. Oh, wait, which one is this? Which one is this? Frick. Nope, it's not that one. No. It's this one. Which one is this?
No, it's the bottom one.
Frick, I can't remember which one this is. Dang nabbit. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh no, yeah, it would be that one. Yes, it is that one. You do that, and he's like, the sword. You're casting heat metal, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the sword just starts to glow, and it just like screams in pain and drops the sword. As he just falls to his knees, like clutching it, and you can see he just like screams and then like blacks out and passes out in the sand. He's not dead, but he's passed out.
I
from
got
pain.
one.
More
And
than I
then-
had.
Then my bonus action, I'm gonna help
Move that guy.
good old professor over there
Yay!
by with my bonus action doing Shield of Faith, which is a concentration spell.
I don't. So, Shield of Faith is. So, the way spells work, unfortunately, you can only cast one spell on your turn, unless one of them
Aw.
is a cantrip. So, you can only cast one
Wait.
leveled spell on on your turn.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do? Spells. I have no bonus actions on that. Okay, that's just me for my turn. I'll just be like, huh, at least I got one.
Very nicely
Good
done.
job.
It is then the big guy, the guy with the spear, who, looking down at the professor, and then then over to Mr. Ulfgar. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna make 2 attacks against Ulfgar at advantage because he is flanking with his compatriot.
Okay.
So that is okay. I think that hits. That's 19 plus things.
Yeah, that will hit.
Yeah, plus 26 to hit. Okay.
Yeah,
So
That
then
will hit.
go ahead and roll damage. And that is. Okay, he didn't roll very well. So that is 2 hands. That's 9 points of damage. But you are raging, which means this damage is halved because
What type of damage is it?
it is piercing damage.
Piercing.
Yes, it's piercing
Yeah,
damage.
so that's half.
So it gets halved to 4. Because
4.
we're not dealing with half damage, like points here.
Okay.
So it's 4 points of damage, and then his second attack. He rolled 2 natural ones.
Ooh.
Ooh,
is a
you got
lot.
on that ones.
I'm gonna. Hang on. Okay, at this point, I'm gonna just roll 1d100. He rolled a 1 on a d100. His spear is broken. He breaks his spear.
Professor, you broke this guy.
His spear is broken. He
Mental
doesn't have a spear
games.
anymore. I don't care.
Mental games.
Bro fumbled the bag.
That is.
And I am gonna steal that bag.
He has a second spear, but like, I don't care. He broke one of them. That is wild. Okay, it's the next guy's turn.
Is insane.
Stormy, I need you to
Run
roll 2d6, please.
All right.
I love this stuff.
8.
Ooh,
Two
nice.
fours.
So wait, why is to clarify real quick, why is the guy that's here not
Not visible.
visible?
He's dead. He's unconscious. So I'm just like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like,
Oh, so he's cooked.
Yeah.
yeah, he's
I got
cooked.
him.
That guy, he passed out from the pain. We're gonna say for this fight, you're not trying to kill these people, so they're just passing out from the pain.
And the guy
Whether their souls
here
are still in
saying
their body or
case-
not is completely irrelevant.
He said unconscious. He didn't say like, whether they're still breathing or not. I mean, when you're in death, you can't even be unconscious technically, right?
Yes, definitely.
And the guy that's here still alive or
You don't know where he is.
Yeah, he's just
There,
inside.
he could be anywhere
I
in
mean-
that space.
There
I mean, I
is
would've-
another guy in
if
the
he
darkness.
would. Oh wait, well yeah, I suppose yeah. There's the
It's just
after
because
damage.
he's in the darkness.
Sophia.
5,
Well, I mean,
15.
yeah. In the end, there's no opportunity attack since he can't see me. So,
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter because you see him jump out of the darkness and run around you. Because he was still right in front of you. This is the first time he's gotten to do anything. But he dives out of the darkness and then sort of moves around, steps over his friend, kind of kicks him a little, like, just dumb, flippin' dead.
so wait, if I move here, I don't proc opportunity, do
No.
I? Just by
you would.
repositioning. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, he's just gonna slightly just shift that way for
Well,
totally no reason.
It's still that guy's turn. It isn't your
Oh,
turn
right.
yet.
Okay, it was. Well, yeah, it paused to my turn and then it went back.
Yes, that is. So that's unfortunately one of the annoying things
Because
about.
he became visible. Yeah.
Yeah, because you
Right,
couldn't
okay.
see him. It's just the annoying way the turn order thing works. Sorry about that.
Okay.
But yes, it's his turn.
That's fine. I did not know that was a feature.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's also annoying. But yeah, so then he's gonna go ahead, because it was 10, 50. Yeah. He's gonna go ahead. He's gonna make 2 attacks against you, Farum, because I
way.
don't think either of those hit. Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Does a 14 hit you?
Also no.
Just he like rushes past and tries to be cool and like swing with 2 scimitars as he like knee slides past and just completely like stumbles and misses before like standing normally. Now it is actually your turn because that's his theory.
Can I just for flavor just say it's like he basically just tried to slash. I just pushed both my elbows down, just like punted his scimitars down, and you know what? Sure, it doesn't matter. Bonus action, flurry of blows. Yeah, just spend a key point and just bonus action to do 2 unarmed strikes
So you can only use flurry of blows after you've
as a
attacked.
bonus action.
Yeah, so it's one of the things on flurry of blows is if you attack someone with your action using an unarmed strike or a monk weapon, you can spend a key point to do 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Wait, did I read? Yo, wait a minute. Hold up. I need to recheck Flurry of Blows. 1 second. Ugh, why is my
So, monk.
vision so bad? I'm just a fight. Why am I not
Flurry of
just
Blows,
offline?
immediately after you take the attack action on your turn. You can spend a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Ah, right, yeah, there.
So it's basically you
that's
just have to
why-
take
that's
the
why I
attack
got
action
confused.
first.
So wait, does that mean you spend an attack action and a bonus action?
Yeah, so if you want to do Flurry of Blows, it's you use your action to do the attack action, and then you spend a key point to do 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Right, okay. Well, first attack action,
Go for it.
punch him in the face. First attack, punch him in the face.
Cool. Good.
So that'll just be a regular, just
Let's go ahead and see what happens here.
12.
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Well,
You win some, you lose some.
I will. Nah. Then I'll just go attack and then psych. Punch him in the jaw with both fists.
Cool.
Flurry of Blows. So,
Two.
2 rolls. I will expend the key point shortly. Actually, right, I forget I should be using this like a normal person instead of typing it out. That'll probably save me a lot of effort.
Cool. So that's 12. Fortunately, doesn't
Wow.
hit. So one more. Got one attack left.
Yeah. 24.
That will hit. So you can go ahead.
That won't hit.
Go ahead and roll the
There
damage
you
for that.
go.
Finally.
I knew you could do it.
So I will then just roll 2 dice here. So that is a straight 10 and a. Can actually do the roll for this one. Another 1d6, 3. So that's 13.
13 total. Nice. This guy's hurt. He's taking a little bit of a beating at this point. Also, hope you're muted, so if you're speaking.
I realized.
Okay, Hope. Just
Hope.
talk quickly.
Sorry.
Okay, your mic is freaking out.
Yeah.
Just make sure
You're
everything's like the cables are
You
plugged in
sound
properly.
like the stuff in your circle.
It's even
That's
echoing.
what these guys was here heard inside that.
Yeah, no, that was
Oh.
wild.
No.
Talk quickly.
Is it better?
It is
little bit, but you're
crackling
still
for some
very
reason
quiet.
every time you speak.
Okay, that's weird.
Do you have a wire running over the cable anywhere?
No, the cable is fine. The cable should be fine. How about now?
No,
Just
it's still.
disconnect and reconnect it.
Nothing's changed.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Which of course is hilarious because she's next in priority.
That's weird. Don't know what's causing that.
Oh, and he will also move here. He'll just move a little bit over.
Okay.
And
Cool.
that'll be my last action, and then I will pause priority again.
Cool.
Pause priority. This is not magic.
Now?
Oh wait,
Better.
speak
Much
quickly.
better.
Oh, so
There you go.
Yeah, yeah,
Much
yeah.
Response.
There you go.
back then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's that one then. Okay. Is it me?
You
Yes.
Yeah.
Lily, it is your
Okay.
turn.
So, something about the turtle guy is making popping sounds, and did he lose his teeth? Someone asked.
Unfortunately, no.
Wait. Wait, what?
It's because when you click off of Roll20, people type and then you hear the pop because you're not on it.
Oh,
So
whoop.
people hearing you. Okay, I am
Sorry,
going to.
guys.
I see what's happening, and I am going to sprint up to Whisper, and then I'm going to move across in front of him, and I'm going to stretch out my hand, and I'm going to touch this barbarian. Yeah, this barbarian type guy. I don't know what class he is, but anyway. I'm gonna grab him, and as I grab him, I'm going to. A lot of my spells use verbal components, so bear with me. I have a
Go
lot
for
of
it.
chants I need to do.
Well,
Almost
for it.
so many of my spells use verbal.
It's fine. We're all the main character here.
So I'm going to grab him, and I'm going to go. What's it? Wait. Rot to marrow, skin to dust, fingers black with death's cruel touch. No blade cuts as deep as this. My touch unravels, rends, and rips. And I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds.
okay. What level are you casting? What level are you casting it at?
I don't want to kill him. I'm just gonna cast it at level 1 because that's already like 3d10. Like,
Cool. Go
damage.
for it. Go ahead. Make your attack roll. 13.
13.
13 just hits.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yes.
That just hits. So you can go ahead and
I bet you
Um,
can get 3 tens.
I.
Yeah, 3d10. 24. This
Pretty
is why I didn't
close.
cast it at a higher level.
He's still up.
So I'm like, I
He's still
still
up.
like whisper. Yeah, I know. I still like Whisper was getting rid of this guy all by himself because he just rushed out of the shadows. So then I just rush in front of him and like stick out my hand, and then yeah, just almost like black. His veins almost turn black as it starts to spread across him. So his blood
Very
starts
nice.
turning black and it starts like webbing out from where I'm touching him.
Yummy.
Very cool. Yeah, you do that, and this guy like screams in pain. Is like, ah! And then is that your turn?
From where I was,
That's
is
15.
I can still move another 5. So I'm gonna just move to the side and like I'm gonna step. I'm gonna after I like touch him, I'm gonna step to the side. I'm like, okay, you can take him now. And I'm gonna get out of
Nice.
his way. Just
Yeah. So that's your turn.
okay, that's it.
It's his turn.
Great.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. It is his turn.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just gonna go ahead.
I'm just gonna be like, listen, you can always quit, okay? There's nothing stopping you from walking out right now. I mean, a contract's a contract. You can get so many more, and it doesn't look like your team is doing too well. So, I mean, if I was you, I would just like step out, give the contract to us. You know, you can't do. Like, you're not gonna win this. Look
better than
around
you.
you.
He's gonna.
Can I make a persuasion check?
Sorry, you already used you're pushing the limits of the free
It can't
talking
be a bonus
action.
action.
No, I'm sorry. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna swing his great axe at you.
I'm just like talking so much. I'm like, listen.
Please, no.
So
don't
here's the
hurt me.
thing.
No.
He
Oh,
reckless
no.
attacked. Okay, so he gets
Oh
advantage.
no.
He rolled 2 natural ones again.
What?
Again.
Oh my soul.
Wow. You sure you're
I'm not the
rolling the
only
right
cursed one at
dice,
the table.
right?
Okay, he doesn't. His axe doesn't break, but okay, he misses like completely. And then he's gonna look down in regret of his choices and be like, "Yeah, maybe I should have taken your advice." uh,
See, I'm generally right about these things. I mean, just take a look around here.
and then it is
Look
Ulfgar's turn
around.
now. Because he's just stuck there.
My dwarven brother, what are we going to do?
Brother, I am pinned
I'm
here.
gonna try and hit him again, my friend.
Cool. Go ahead.
This is
Make.
what I'm built for,
Go for it.
trained for, in the forges of the mountain, and I'm gonna do 2 reckless attacks again
Okay.
against this guy with the spear.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, by the way, I dropped concentration on.
Okay, you are dropping. I figured you might,
I'm
but I'm just gonna take that away then. Oh, whoa, what the? Nope.
First will be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice.
I think that hits. Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
and then I will. Okay, so hitting him with this attack. Let me first roll damage on him.
Yep. Go ahead. Roll damage.
11.
So
11,
that's
nice.
11 plus 2 because I'm raging. So that
Oh,
will
yeah.
be 13 damage.
Cool. Very
And
nice.
That's a lot of
then
damage.
he will also be affected by my shield maiden,
Yeah.
which means until the start of my next turn, that target has disadvantage on any attacks roll that isn't against me.
Yeah.
And when the target hits a creature other than me with an attack, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack.
Yep.
The effect on the target ends early if I enrage.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my first attack. I will roll for a second attack on him.
Go for it, man.
Oh man, that's
That's
11
an 11.
to hit.
Unfortunately, that doesn't hit. What are you doing, Tristan?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't know. No one saw anything.
Uh, cool. Well, you did a nice bit of damage, and also now everyone has a level of protection from because of it.
From him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I'm
just gonna stand where I am.
Oh, Artemis is leaving. He says they'll watch it tomorrow. Well,
Oh, yeah,
they
thank
will
you very much,
continue watching
Artemis. Thanks
tomorrow.
for sticking around.
Thank you for watching.
Revoir.
I'm gonna do this. There we go. Now you know that person's dead.
Oh,
No,
did you
not
actually
dead.
like straight up kill?
No, he's
I was about.
he's unconscious. He's unconscious. He's unconscious.
His mind has self-contained him to the
Ah.
floor.
Yes, but with that, it is then. Wait, who is it? No, he's dead. I mean, totally unconscious. Definitely, 100% unconscious. Whisper, it is your turn.
Lovely.
Kill him. Kill him.
So just to double check, right? If I do this movement so that I can get the advantage
Yes.
from having a friendly. I forgot what the word is when they're like on the other side of the person.
Yeah, from flank.
There we go. Thank you. That is legal, right? Is
Yeah.
that it?
You can do that.
If I
You-
move around her, go here.
Yeah. So you can even
This guy's just getting shanked.
yeah like so you were so you were here. You can actually just go 5,
Yes.
like go there and then go there. So you can
Okay,
get the
I wasn't too sure.
yeah.
It would like trigger him to
No,
hit
no.
me.
No, no.
Full cross. Okay.
But yeah, so you're there.
Lovely.
So you can go ahead.
So upon seeing what Hope did and turning this guy to somewhat of black ooze with some freaky magic, I will decide to try and step in front of her once again, as I've noticed she's more magic when she's not using the
Serving tray.
Forgot. There we go. Serving tray. And I will continue with rapier in hand to swing at him once again.
Okay, so it's 26. So yeah, and then you have an ally within 5 feet of you, so you do actually get your sneak attack on this.
Lovely.
So you can go ahead and also just roll 3d6.
Slash roll.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
Question, just rolling back a bit, DMs.
Yeah.
Would I have triggered sneak attack
No.
on the
No, so that's a specifically for the rogues. It's one of their class.
voice character.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
specifically for
awesome.
that class. So that's
Awesome.
so just Tristan.
Yes.
Just roll attack again, because you have advantage, just in case you get a critical hit.
Yep. So
Yeah. So
it's exact
you
same
rolled the
thing.
exact same thing. Great. So that's 22 points of damage. You. How do you knock this guy unconscious? By stabbing him with a rapier.
So adjusting it in between him and Hope, and going for a very swift attack, aimed towards his throat, as a rapier is a nice pointy needle, and I want to, make sure he can't be a hindrance to us in the future, because I don't understand it. This is just a mock battle. For me, this is war.
Okay, so this guy is
Wow.
officially dead.
Yeah, I will be going for the throat and puncturing his aorta. Causing him to
Wait.
Hey, yo,
suffocate.
where's your hold on this?
Question, I don't know if that's not PG, if I need to be less.
This is
That's
D&D.
fine. Like, it's
Yeah.
there's no visuals, so it's fine. It's words. Like,
I mean,
It's just
we
words.
we quite literally have a dark mage casting
What are you
dark magic.
talking about? What are you talking about?
uh,
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, everything's actually just really PG. Sorry, my
Yeah.
bad.
well, with that,
Mhm.
you dispatch this individual. Well, actually, sorry. Let me roll it back. Do you want to stay there? Are you gonna move anywhere else, or are you happy to just kind of admire your work?
I don't have much move left, right?
Well, so you could
I
have
can't really.
you could have gotten there using like 10 feet, so you still have 20 feet of movement if you want.
I'll use the remainder 20 feet to cross past Pharaoh and Liliana to the Artificer to try and help with the remaining group between us. That'll be my turn.
The turtle looks behind him. Is like, took you long enough.
Lol.
I blissfully ignore the turtle.
Cool. Well, with that, Professor, it is your turn.
Oh, the professor.
Oh!
Professor. Yeah.
Sorry, just a second. Back Bacon says he's not dead. He's just sleeping really deeply. And then it's also so true.
He's sleeping so deeply. He is sleeping with the astral fishes.
The actual fishes, indeed.
Uh,
The professor will have a look around, and not to be overdone, all these mages and wizards casting nonsense. He will take out his hand bolt, pointing it straight at the guy's knee, and shout, "I cast bolt," and pull the trigger.
Okay. I need to warn you. You're within 5 feet of him, so the attack will be at disadvantage because it's a ranged weapon.
I commit to the bit. Let's go.
Go. Okay, go for it. Make
As
the
I
attack
see
roll.
this professor takes out a bolt, I just shout to him, "Steel sharpens steel."
Nice.
Back Bacon is Liam.
Oh, it's Backbake and Liam. Nice.
Oh, okay. It's Liam. Okay.
So you can go ahead, make your attack roll with your hand crossbow. at
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
21.
21.
That was so close.
Damn.
12.
Unfortunately, that doesn't hit the. You can see this gladiator-esque individual with their shield kind of pulls their shield in a little bit tighter, and the bolt just goes into the wood of the shield. are you gonna you gonna stick around?
The
Stick
person
around and
looks
find
at
out.
the situation and is like, "All right, peace."
Okay.
I messed up, and he's gonna try bolt to next to the turtle.
So you can try and move like over here.
Hopefully not bolt the turtle.
Yes.
Cool. You have your bonus action to disengage using your rogue cunning action. So you back away. He can't do anything about it. With that,
He just looks confused.
very. With that, it is then this other gentleman who is not having a good time. It is his turn, and he is now like surrounded by 3 people. Hang on.
Still
and-
time to surrender.
She yells across the battlefield.
Yeah,
I got a voice to
that's
carry
high
it.
enough. He's gonna like he's just gonna take. He's got his scimitar, his 2 like scimitars in his hands, and he's just gonna like slowly put them down. Get on it, interlock his fingers behind his head.
Wise choice.
Yeah, so he's decided this is not worth it. He's gonna go ahead and leave
He's gonna knock
initiative.
himself out willingly, just like.
he's gonna like he goes to like kneel like and like hands on his like behind his head, but he slips and just like falls face forward and bah hits his head on a rock and is unconscious. With that, Mr. Bertle, it is your turn, sir. See, I told you I wouldn't forget about you.
I'm happy with that. Someone didn't forget about me.
Okay, cool. So
sir.
next up is no, it is
I'm
your
gonna use
turn.
Next
I'm gonna
up
use
is a
something
guy
to
without
get
his
up there.
spear.
Okay.
Just to get it.
Yeah.
I would get advantage, correct?
Yes, you
On
would.
an attack. Okay, I'm gonna use my rapier on him. So
Oh,
I'm
you-
gonna take out my rapier from my shell. And just be like, my turn.
Okay.
My turn,
Go ahead, make the attack roll with advantage.
How do I do that?
At the
Advantage.
top of your sheet, there should be a little like toggle that says advantage, or there should be a thing that says like advantage, normal, disadvantage. So you can click advantage, and then you can just click the attack of your rapier. 24 to hit. That does indeed hit, and then you can go ahead and roll the damage. You guys having fun with the spell effects?
I forgot about the effect. Yeah, I
saw
forgot about
someone
it,
do
and I was like,
weird
oh, I
stuff.
could have used it.
Oh, dude, 5 damage to him as I go with my sword and just go into his shoulder.
Very nicely done. He's not having a good time. He's alright. But still, you did. You guys know I can see.
We've got a
all
mage
of
in the
these.
background just throwing fireworks because it looks like we're burning.
It's just blood, so like
Oh my gosh.
it seemed like the right effect.
Is there anything else you want to do, Bertel, or are you good?
I'm going to. I'll actually just do Shield of Faith this time. Actually, onto. I've actually forgotten his name now. Mr.
The dwarf, the professor.
to be defender of Gar for the 14th of the noble with Rohan.
Okay, going full title.
Specifies
Well,
the entire title
off.
except the name.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I can't even get his full name done. I'll do it for the brother.
Cool.
Really
Yeah, I would say you like easy enough. You could have like done that before you moved and whatever. Let's
Yeah.
see, where is Shield of Faith? Because I think it
So
just
it's extra damage. It's just straight up gives two AC. Plus 2 AC.
so
Nice.
yeah, behind your AC goes up by
It is
2.
with concentration.
Yes, I'm getting to it. There's your little concentration marker. don't worry.
Just making sure. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
no,
sure.
It's all good looking out.
The turtle doesn't want to be
nice.
forgotten again.
Then who is
I
doing
don't want to be forgotten, father.
who is doing this? I need to know.
It's
Oh.
me.
That's it.
I
It's
see
not
that
me,
guilty.
it's Tristan.
Hey, how'd you know? That's not me.
See, that I'm pretty sure was Hope.
No, it's not.
Or is it Jura? I have no idea. Oh, whatever. Okay. Either way, it
It's
doesn't.
Tristan.
Either way, it doesn't matter because next up is this guy, and he is.
Can I ask before you go to that
Yes.
guy? What is the effect of what did you call the spell? Shield off?
Shield
Shield
of
of
Faith.
Faith.
So it just gives you +2 to your AC.
No. What is the effect? What does it look like? I want to imagine because I'm holding
Okay.
a shield in my hand to
Maybe-
kind of.
You might
lift
hear
it
some
off.
popping quickly. I'm sorry, chat. Where is this thing now? Shield of Faith. A shimmering field appears around the surrounding. Appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it +2 bonus to its AC for the duration. So pretty much like a
So
glowing
I would
aura.
like to imagine I'm holding the shield in front of me and just suddenly this thing is starting to glow up as you're running past and going to the other side of the sky. And I give you kind of a
A nod.
acknowledged nod. This is
Very
good.
Nice. Well then, this guy, what's he gonna do? Flip. He's in a difficult spot.
He moves, he gets hurt.
If he hits you,
You can
it's a
always
disadvantage.
Now you're too far away for this one.
Nah. At
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
point,
Professor will be
Every
like, you
time
can
it's
always
easy to do
surrender.
something, I'm like, you can always surrender.
Okay, he's going
They
to go
can't
ahead.
actually
He's
do
gonna
that
make
long
his 2
anyway.
attacks. For the first one, he is going to go ahead. He's gonna take his shield and he's gonna try and. He's gonna make a shield bash attack against. Well, he doesn't. Yeah, no, it's gonna be against Ulfgar because otherwise he has disadvantage.
That's true. He's got a shield maiden bearing down on him.
Yeah, that doesn't hit because that was a 6. Okay. With the other one, he's gonna just pull out his other spear and just try and hit you with his spear. That's all he's got. Okay. This might hit. Does a 19 hit you?
It just hits. My AC is currently 19.
Just hits. Very
He
nice.
was-
Wow.
Oh,
Well, I'm very happy
All
about that.
Someone place that effect down like just hold it.
Okay. You take 10 points of piercing damage, but you're raging, so that gets halved to
Halved.
5. Taking 5 points of damage.
There you
Are
go.
you enjoying yourself, Tristan?
It's not me. So I'm asking, like, did someone put it down permanently somehow?
I'm
Don't
not doing
know.
anything.
Who's doing what?
We didn't
I will
say
Oh,
find
it's
out.
on my shield. What you talking about?
I'm not
My
doing
shield is
anything.
glowing.
See, I'm the
That-
pink. I'm not doing.
Okay. Then with that is kind of his turn. He's kind of stuck there. Next up is this guy.
This guy.
You can
always
always surrender.
This guy's fine. Is this guy? Which one? Which one is this?
I think it's
Yes.
the one by Farum.
Yes, yeah, no. I know which one it is. I'm trying to remember which one in terms of hit points this one is. Pretty sure it's this one. So this guy.
The one with single-digit hit points.
Is it the one with single-digit hit points?
I don't know.
He just
You sure about that?
confusing the DM.
I'm pretty sure it's.
It must be the only one left.
I'm pretty sure. ...
This, it is actually this guy. He's seeing his friend lie down, hit his head. Let's see.
You can always surrender.
You could always
Nah.
behead her.
He's too like he just like yells coward, and then is gonna try and he's gonna make 2 attacks again.
Fight me, you coward.
Nah, he's gonna risk it. He's
Can I
gonna
call
run.
him?
So he's gonna run run at the little girl, who did a lot.
You sexist.
So Tristan,
With a tray in her hand.
He's gonna just like step.
Tristan, you can make an attack of opportunity if you would like. So
Yes,
If you'd like, so do it.
yeah, so you can
I would like to.
go ahead and make an attack roll. It would
Using a weapon, right?
yeah, using a weapon. Technically, you would still have advantage because of flanking.
Oh. I didn't use the advantage last time either.
Oh,
So I
either way.
presume I have to select it.
No, you did.
Well,
You
I don't-
rolled a second rapier, and it was exactly the same roll.
Yeah. So you did.
I've just had it select on normal the whole time.
Yeah. Well, either way, it doesn't matter. You hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And here's the thing. It triggers sneak attack again
Yeah.
Oh.
because sneak
Oh
attack
my
is per turn, not per round.
Oh.
So it's 22 damage.
Where do you stab him to send him to the other to send him to the
Hey.
shadow
His
realm?
Achilles!
Yes, go for the Achilles.
I go for his heels!
You do that, he trips and splits his head open.
Okay.
Okay. You,
'Cause-
you. Okay, I can't say anything.
Yeah, you says the person who tried to like basically sacrifice them to like the eldritch gods.
I was gonna say, you know, we're not supposed to get. Never mind.
Well, Farum, it's your turn.
Yay.
There's
Oh right. Okay. So there's just one guy left.
yeah, there's just this one guy left.
Okay, hold up. I want to get a specific gift. There's one specific gift that's coming to mind. I need to find it.
Well,
This is probably not going to be the last time I use it either. Whatever. It's the Superman punching one.
oh, okay,
There's
yeah.
just a guy running up to the camera. And I mean,
There's only
Punch.
one left.
yeah, just roll. I'm just
One
gonna-
Punch Man, pretty much.
I do easily make the distance.
Oh yeah, no, very easily.
And that's a 23.
That'll hit.
So, Photon will just come sprinting over and then just punch the guy in the back of the head.
Very nice.
For, let's see, damage. I can just do it like this, honestly. So that is 11.
11. Very nice.
7 plus 4. And then, again.
Make your second attack.
I'm not.
Just coming over, beating the heck out of this guy.
Oh, that's a 9.
Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't
Ah.
hit.
Hold up, let me quickly check something. I'm gonna be funny. I'm gonna expend 3 key points and raise it by.
Yep. Okay, I know what you're doing. Yep.
So yeah, I'll use my focused aim
Okay.
monk thing to raise it up to 15. Does that hit?
15 just misses.
Oh!
It
Oh.
just
It's
misses.
fine.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
So that's your
Bonus action,
turn,
punch
I
in the face.
think. Is there anything else you want to do?
Well, I can't use my bonus action for flurry of blows. So
You can still make one attack as a bonus action as a monk, like with your
Then
unarmed
punch.
strike. Then go ahead, make the attack roll.
No, go for another punch. Oh.
Someone in the chat made a good point, Darren.
22.
They wonder how the guy watching this is reacting. Would you like to act that out for us?
Oh, the guy, 22. Yeah, that'll hit. You can go ahead and roll damage. While the guy that's watching this is just standing to the side. There are like guards like all over the place. Like some of them are like cheering. Some of them are like ooh. The main guy, Captain Casimir, has just been standing there like stone faced the whole time, arms crossed.
He's
Just
just like, yep, this is normal.
just
Lily
doesn't
just
seem
keeps
to.
looking at him for a reaction. Just like. Look,
Yeah,
they all
that's
went
another-
down.
Just like
No, okay.
you're pretty sure it's at one point you see him almost like tip forward and then like catch himself. He's like.
Power nap.
Forward.
Lily, go ahead and make an insight check quickly. So
Yeah.
that's 10 points of damage.
Yep,
Yeah, 10.
another 10 points.
Ooh, not good at that.
Okay. It's-
Oh,
You're-
okay, but the roll was good.
You can tell he's like paying attention, completely disinterested, trying not to like accidentally take a nap.
Ah,
He's like so exhausted. It's just like, cool, just get this over with.
Is this not entertaining?
Are you
Not
not entertained?
swear.
And yeah, then I will.
Thanks, Darren.
Wait, you haven't seen what I did.
The professor shoots a bolt at him.
Well, Lily, it is your turn now.
Alright, she is going to focus in on the last person over the fallen bodies of his comrades
Lock it.
across the well, actually, get in. I don't know if a bit over or to the side of the door because we're about the same height. And just like lock eyes with the remaining like
Mhm.
adventure, and she's going to like well, she's gonna start like chant. Wait, where is it now? She's gonna chant, "Not your feet, but my command. Not your will, but my demand. Flee the voice inside your head." And then no one else hears this but him. But darling, you can't outrun me. And he has to make
My
a wisdom
goodness.
saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, okay.
And then
How
take
much is this?
11 psychic damage or halved.
So what's the DC?
And 16.
Yeah, I don't think an 11 beats 16.
Huh? Oh, yeah, no. Okay, cool. So, takes 11 psychic damage and must immediately use his reaction if able to move as far as his speed allows away from me.
Oh, that's gonna block so many opportunities.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has. Oh
so he
no!
becomes, like, basically frightened of me.
Oh no!
What did you
Does-
do?
What does
I just
you
know. I just
realize-
realized something. Okay, this is actually very important. So,
Yes.
Ulfgar, I need you to make an opportunity attack
Yes.
for me.
Yes. That's just a straight battle actual.
Yeah, but
That's just a
it'll
straight
be with
attack roll.
advantage because you were busy flanking.
Oh, with. Okay, here you go. Okay, no, it's a 10. It does not hit.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
What?
It means
what is happening?
No,
it means he does make his movement.
Ulfgar may or may not have the Sentinel feat. And if he
I do
hits a
have
guy
the
with an
Sentinel.
opportunity attack, their speed becomes 0.
But
So
I did not hit.
So he couldn't. So he will now
Didn't he
run.
get advantage because he's definitely flanked?
Yeah, so he had advantage. He rolled.
No,
he
with
rolled a
that
9 and a
advantage,
10.
he rolled 10.
Okay.
That was the
Yeah,
advantage
so
roll.
he will be moving.
So Farum, we'll go with you. He leaves your range next. So you can go ahead and make an opportunity attack if you would like.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like, if I have to.
All right, yeah, it's right again. Oh, this is a normality I really need to get used to.
I feel you.
That's a 24 and a 2. That's 1 point of crit. No.
Hectic. Cool. Well, go ahead,
Fine.
roll damage.
So I just want to check if this is how it actually plays it or not. Okay, so 8.
Cool. So that's 8 points of damage. And then Bertel, would you like to try and stab him as he runs away?
Oh yes.
Slash his Achilles heel.
Go ahead, make an attack roll.
This is this whole adventuring party's calling, Mark. Just like slashing the hill. All
Everybody,
the bad guys,
anyone-
everyone comes
17.
across, the hills are slashed.
Does a 17 hit?
17.
That should.
Yeah, he used his reaction, so it does.
Okay. Take these. 7 damage.
7. Nice. With
Is
that,
this guy?
oh no.
Damn.
But with that, he does leave the arena, and then the Captain Casimir will say, "All right, we're done. Somebody go pick up the not dead people."
Yeah, they're not dead. They're not dead. They're
They're very-
fine.
I'd like to loot the bodies.
I would like to scrummage and loot, yes.
Well,
Me and the
Oh, no.
professor want to commit robbery.
We are adventurers. We need our loot.
and you will
We
be
were
paid
the
when you get what you are paid for. You're not robbing people in front of the captain of the city guard.
But what if they're dead already?
Can I roll stealth?
Go ahead and make
Directly
a stealth
over
check
the-
to see if you can.
Can I also make a stealth check?
Sure.
Okay, grief.
Hope, do you want to go ahead and talk about the thing?
Oh.
quickly?
45.
I will actually,
18.
realizing what's going on, kind of just turn my back on what's happening at the back there.
I see.
Not look at it.
Well,
Otherwise,
I'll
something in
turn.
me
I'll
might
turn.
okay,
break.
sorry, 1 second, guys.
Turn to-
Sorry, 1 second. Just while we do that. Hope, do we want to do this now quickly?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Yes. I
Okay.
okay. Sorry,
Oh, no.
I'm getting Discord messages.
Dad.
What?
Oh no.
Oh, am I in trouble? Did I do something wrong?
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow.
Oh no, no.
Don't make it joke
Help.
about
We're
pay.
not doing it.
Uh,
Huh?
don't worry
Don't
about
worry.
it.
Is it that time?
So, just quickly, go ahead and roll. Okay, we'll start with. Okay. Whisper. Go ahead and make an investigation check quickly.
I don't like the music now.
Oh, right, that music. That can stop now.
Oh.
Let me put the suspenseful music on. Oh no, wait, never mind.
Like, what are we about to find out?
Sorry, there we go. What did you roll? You rolled a 20. Cool.
20.
With your 20 investigation, who are you looting? Who do you want to loot? Whose pockets are you searching?
Can I only pick one person?
I will say pick one person for now.
Okay, then I will be looting the big, hunky, sexy muscle man over here.
Okay, so you
if
run up.
that's available.
You run up to Mr. Muscle Man. You search through his pockets. You find, in amongst like a few like leather pouches and things, mostly just mundane. Like there's some like adventuring gear. You find like a dagger, like tucked into his belt. You also find. We'll go ahead and we'll call it 15 silver. In like coins, and then Mr. So that's what you find on the on him, Mr. Professor. Who are you?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you archaeologically digging?
I will be getting my brush out and going for the guy in the middle of the three.
So you're going for this guy.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like you just outed yourself, Justin.
You were the one doing
it.
it.
Was me all along.
I had a suspicion, but okay. So you search through his pockets. Wait, this is okay. That's this guy. You search through his pockets. You find there's the scimitar that's got like a it's not the best quality. You find a dagger. You find some bolts for your hand crossbow. You find
Very nice.
You find 8 copper pieces.
Aww.
But you also find tucked into the one pouch, wrapped in some cloth. There seems to be some sort of small parcel.
I will quickly put it away, or can I open it?
You can open it.
I will stealthily unwrap it to try and get a glimpse at it.
So you start unwrapping it, and a bright golden light is emitted as you unwrap this
I will quickly
parcel.
close it up.
Before you try and close it up, and you are compelled to reveal a small golden figurine that has an inscription on the bottom. And Hope, you can go ahead and read that thing as the inscription.
Okay, so
Because we're doing a giveaway, and you have been our segue.
Alright.
What?
So we are doing a giveaway to everyone watching in stream. As you can see, and that one dad has posted the riddles and they are clues to the location. So you're going to obviously answer the riddles. You have till our next session, this campaign's next session, to answer the riddles, and whoever answers correctly as to the riddles will get a set of miniatures.
Wow, that's
Warhammer? Maybe?
No.
Question mark? Oh.
It's the
Kill team?
That is Warhammer, Justin.
No, it's the
Well,
Mage Knight miniatures
There
that you can also use for your D&D, and they're sponsored by Mustang. So, answer the questions to the riddles by the next session, and the players cannot answer riddles.
Sorry, guys.
By the way,
Oh wait, I thought they were.
the riddles is for the people in chat.
Yeah.
I am messaging Liam. Riddles, this is bull.
And
He's actually messaging him.
Lol. But yeah,
and the riddles leads to the maps in the digital magazine, so you can go ahead and you can search for your answer there, or try and find your answer there. So that is your clue.
Yeah, the riddles are about a location on the maps or some feature on the maps that are connected to the digital magazine. So you guys can go have a look. If you figure out the answer, I'm assuming it's probably comment below.
They don't lead to the maps. The riddle is something that you'll find in it.
Yes.
You need the maps to solve the riddles.
Yes. What she said. What she said. And then sorry, you're down there. I think you're down. Nope. Wait. Yeah, you're down there. But yeah, so there's that. So you guys can do that. And then I'm assuming they will just post their answer in the comments below this.
Yes.
And then the first person who
Just
gets it,
push
they
the
win.
answer in the comments below this video.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I will roll perception to find out what the riddle was.
you could go ahead and watch this video when it comes out. And then also, because Hope mentioned this, and this is a good point that we didn't mention at the beginning, this campaign is going to be taking place every 2 weeks. So next week, there is going to be a stream, hopefully. Wait, is there going to be a stream next week, or is it going to
Yes.
be recorded? Oh wait, I'm going to be streaming it.
No,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah. So, yeah, there will be a stream, but it's going to be a different campaign with different players, different story. I'm going to be a player, not a DM. She's going to be a DM, not a player. It's going to be great. But yeah, so then you have not until next Saturday, the Saturday after that, to solve these riddles to get claim your prize. But yeah. So
And we will leave the riddles with directions in the comments below under this video once it's out. So you'll get more info.
So thank
Okay,
you,
cool.
Justin, for being our segue.
And thank you to Moss Dog for sponsoring.
Big thank you to Moss Dog. Yeah. So thank you, Justin, for being our
Let's go, Moss
segue.
Dog.
Can I do a
Professor,
religious check
you-
on the idol?
The idol evaporates.
Covered something.
The idol evaporates in a golden flash, but it does leave behind 3 gold pieces for you for your troubles.
Oh, I threw my pen. I don't have my pen.
Well, better make a mental note of it then. Oh, there we go. Tristan, got your pen.
Here you go, Justin.
Thank you. Dunker. Dunker. Give it to me.
9.
Wow. Well,
Oh no.
congratulations, guys. You managed to survive.
Do we get to sign the contract?
With that, we'll go back to
Liam lost message on chat.
Yeah, the thanks Moss Dog. Hope you get belly rubs.
Very nice. But yeah, so you guys, I'll say you do a little bit of looting before the bodies are taken away. I mean, the people are taken to the infirmary. You find
Take it to the nurse.
yeah. So just Professor, you in total, or in addition to what you have found, you find like another 20 silver pieces, and Whisper, in addition to what you have already found, you find like another probably like another 15 silver and 8 copper.
Ooh!
In total, you're telling me this guy carried 30 silver.
This is amongst like a few different people. They didn't bring all of their money with. They didn't bring all of their money with them. Like
Crazy stuff right there.
I was about to say, this dude was stacked.
yeah, no. This is like over a couple people. Like they weren't carrying all of their money with them. There was just like some stuff that they had, and won't need anymore.
No, I think I'm doing quite well.
Red.
You know,
Yeah.
8 copper, 30 silver, 5 gold. Take me back to the tavern.
But you guys are called over by Captain Casimir. Kind of, well done. You did adequately.
Adequately. Which is bloody
Did you not
marvelous.
see what I did?
Do you want the job or not?
Of course you want the job.
Then you did adequately.
Yikes.
Alright, let's go inside. We draw up the paperwork, and then the Lord would like to speak to you. And then
Jesus.
just turns around and starts walking back inside the garrison.
Can I? No, I'm not. Never mind. Sorry.
What do you?
I was gonna try pickpocket him, but I think no.
No, please don't.
We are not chaotic
reach,
evil.
your hand reaches out and I go, no.
Hit it with the tray.
Yeah,
There's just a loud ting. But yeah, so you all follow them back inside, and that's where we're gonna stop for today. As you guys go inside, we don't need to
I
roleplay
would
you
like to
doing
imagine.
paperwork.
I would like to imagine that Ulfgar just kind of puts his arm around the shoulder of the professor and say, "You did well, uncles. You did very well," and kind of just walk with him into the
Nice.
barracks like that.
Yeah, no, definitely. But you guys make your way in, and you're gonna start doing the paperwork. But I think that's what we'll pick up not next week, next time.
Next-
Two
next time.
weeks from now.
Next session.
Bi-monthly, but not. But yeah, that bi-monthly, but not the other bi-monthly, but that bi-monthly,
the
but they're the same
21st.
bi-monthly.
The 21st.
Where I'm gonna need to figure out how I'm gonna be here.
Don't worry, we'll figure it out. We'll make a plan. Don't worry. But yeah,
We'll
so
Skype you in.
Skype me in.
Skype you. It's online.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna be through Skype. Whenever it's an international thing, it's through Skype.
Google
So
Calls.
it's
Skype is dead. I don't know.
No, so he's gonna
Yeah.
launch Skype and then he's gonna launch OBS
Yeah.
to capture the screen of Skype to then send
Exactly.
to the virtual camera
Oh,
to
good
send
grief.
to Roll20, right? Like that's
Google Meets, TeamSpeak, anyone?
oh,
No,
No.
we're not doing TeamSpeak. We are not doing TeamSpeak.
oh,
Not the new one, TeamSpeak 3, the better one.
yeah. Oh, do I remember that? Okay, but yeah.
Oh,
I hope. Do you want? Am I
nostalgia.
taking us out? Are you taking us out? Who's doing?
It's your campaign. You can take.
Oh, is it my? Okay. Bye. no.
Wow.
No, I don't
Okay,
think-
thank you
Yeah.
everyone. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to get notified when we post new videos. And we'll see you next session. There's a cute doggo for
Pick
you.
a puppy.
Yay, pop.
And be sure to answer the riddle to be able to win the miniatures sponsored by Moss Dog.
The Mage Knight figurine.
What are
Made
you
night,
trying to
thank
do
you.
there, Dustin?
But
You'll see.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
Oh, we got a cut as well.
Do I just fade to black? Is that what we do here?
Yeah.
I feel like okay,
There's
cool.
so many animals.
Okay. Say goodbye, everyone. You're
Okay.
disappearing into the ether.
Bye.
Bye.